Weigmans Football TV, and bear with me because I've got a bit of a problem. So, there's been murder. Bear with me. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's well, and hopefully you can hear me better now. I don't know what's going on there. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Let's say hello to, first of all, Matt. Come on, England. Hope you will, Matt. Good to see you as well. Daz, good to see you. Say hello to each other. Big up to Daz and to Tony. Yeah, as I said, I'll be there shortly. Usual, good evening to see you as well. Evening, ladies. Good to see you back, Tom. Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully, this will be first of many now, starting back up again. Pepsi, afternoon, late doors, football TV. Yeah, I mean, try these new headphones and that, and it was just giving me no problems. And tried to try and sort that. I just got this music in the background, and I couldn't shake it. Everyone's saying hello to each other, which is always good. Pepsi says, I'm watching drinking cans of Lee Williamson Pepsi Max. Oh, man. What a miss this for the world, Matt saying. Oh, bless you, Matt. Hope everyone's keeping well in that. And like I said, it's been a while, and it's good to see you as all. Pepsi, as you're in here, must be happy having Jokeres now finally over the line and done with. Let us know your thoughts on that one as well. And obviously for us Hammers fans, yeah, obviously for those that was on the West Ham network yesterday, it wasn't exactly the greatest one to watch and listen to. And losing that 2-1 wasn't great at all. But looking at this so far, and that 0-0 at the moment, not much in the game itself. I think both teams will probably find each other out. Frog, good afternoon to yourself as well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, fellow West Ham sufferers. Aces, good to see you as well, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. And everyone's saying hello, each other. Good. Pepsi saying over the moon with Jokeres. Now we have to get Eze. Do you think that'd be done though? I mean, like again, they're talking about what's it, 100,000? Is it 100,000? Sorry, 100 million. So as I say, 100 million for Eze. Is that the figure now? Is that going to be worth it? I don't know. Be very interesting to see if that's going to be the case to get him over. I mean, obviously the surprise one was looking at the old Spurs Forest one, Morgan's Gibb White, and now signing a contract with them. So he's obviously he's staying with Forest, and he's obviously probably got a lot of explaining to do now. He's done that. So there's Ace saying poor performance last night, and League Gunner tactics was abysmal. Yeah, it wasn't great, mate. It was not great at all in that. And if that's a sign of things to come, let's hope it's not a repeat of what we had last season, because we can't go through that again. That's for sure. But you're not wrong there. That's something there. Hey, big up to you, Michael. 1988 Chelsea. Big up, Tom. Great you have it back, mate. Liverpool finished selling Luis Diaz. Big mistake. Anyway, great seeing you. Same for you as well, mate. And yeah, I tried to chat onto your stream yesterday that you did, and well done on doing that one. It kept on going around in circles, asking me to review my email address, and I tried to do that I don't know how many times, and it just said timed out. But well done on the going over that film. Frog saying Potter's been in pre-season since in January. It's not good, mate, is it? It's not good at all. And then if he doesn't get things right early, who knows? We may be looking for a new manager at this point. Maybe the board's considering that, because I don't think they want to go for the same rigmarole that they got from us as fans. Surely they must consider that at least. Luis Diaz. So he actually joined him there, has he? Well, I heard it was a better fee they've gone in with. So if that's the case, that opens the doors then maybe for Isaac to go to them now. I think they've got to sell two more players, I think, if that, or offload them. Elliott's one of them, and there's someone else. I think they do that, then also that should open the doorway for them to get Isaac, and then that's formidable business from Liverpool. And as we all know, everyone's you see certain channels saying about because after they lost that game, don't mean nothing. Friendlies, cup games, and actual league games are completely different, and you can't go by that. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Pepsi's saying, obviously, Martinelli or Trossard needs offloading, I think, first. I think Trossard would probably be the one that go first, and possibly you may see Martinelli shipped out afterwards. If you get Eze. You were saying 60 million for Eze being bounced. Oh, 60 million. Okay, so a little bit cheaper. A little bit cheaper. Come on, England. Oh, James is playing. I thought there was shoes of doubt. England get the breakthrough here. Getting in the way of each other. Yeah, offside. Read the lines. How much? Yeah, Ace is saying James is fuming in post-match reaction. I'm not surprised, mate. I'm not surprised. He was looking for a bit more from West Ham, but yeah, not good. Not good at all. Especially for those who's on the West Ham network with Russ watching that going on. The fact that Kilman got rinsed in the space of the first couple of minutes is not good. 75 million. Okay, so 75 million. So roughly around about that, 60, 70 million pound mark. Is it a 60 million pound release clause he's got? Or something like that anyway. Cheers. I say Rashford was poor for Barcelona this morning. Oh, he's got his move, isn't he? At the end of the day, it's only one game, and he's got to adapt to them. He didn't exactly hit the road running when he went to Villa straight away, did it? Excuse me. So it's going to be one of those. We're just hoping at the West Ham that we don't carry on like we finished. Daz, Tony, do you think England will win tonight? I mean, you can't fault Spain. I mean, Spain are formidable in that respects. The problem with us, we have managed to win the games we've won to get where we are today. Unless we've got the old rabbit's foot on the floor leaf cloper, Daz, I don't know where we're going to stand in this one. I mean, we've got the opportunity to do it. The problem is, are we strong enough to do it? That's the question mark. As long as he's got a team right, then there's a chance. But Spain, we can't discount them. People saying, I don't rate James. She should be on the bench. She'll go and score. Now I've said this. Yeah, you put the mockers on it now, mate. Sharky, good afternoon to yourself, mate. Good to see you as well. I hope you're keeping well, Sharky. Yes, it has been a while for me as well, mate. Good to see you. So I see 70 million was Diaz going to Bayern. So good business if that's the case. Selling it for that much. Harry, good afternoon to you as well. All you beautiful people, come on, you irons. And as always, everyone's saying hello. Always good to see that. Yeah, I agree with you there, mate. She should, Pepsi. Is it the name? I don't know. It seems like it's a privilege that they've got a starter for some particular reason. I don't know why. She's a bit too hyped up, in my opinion. Keep her if in doubt, kick it out. And as always, everyone say hello to everyone. Afternoon, geezer. Sharky, long time no see. Big up to E. Ross every time. Big up to Tony and the community. Big up to yourself, mate. Hope everything's all good with yourself. Just to let you know as well, E. Ross, Pepsi and Aces, and that did see old young Terence yesterday doing very well. Busy though, as always, but yet in fine fettle, as they say. He's doing all right for himself. Good afternoon, Ray. Hope you will. Good afternoon, all. Des says, Tony, we need a top striker. Bowen is top class, but we need more. I mean, obviously, yeah, we can't keep relying on him. Plus the fact it seems imminent that we're going to actually have Callum Wilson coming through the door. Yeah, we do. We need someone younger. That's, without a doubt, Des. But are we? Is Potter on the board ambitious enough to do that? That's the problem. That's our biggest problem. Is that when he reads Blosh and everyone's saying lecture, nice one, nice. Ray and Sharky, Harry Monk in the building. Hope you're all well. He's saying everyone, which hopefully everyone is. So it was. What's happening then, Tone? Have we signed Callum Wilson? Apparently, it's not that far off. Everything's been agreed, apparently, in principle. I don't think we're going to see here we go from Fabrizio, and that not exactly binding, is it? Someone like him come to us. It's going to be a long season, I think, Harry, and that's worrying. It is worrying in that respect. It is worrying. Good evening, Mike West Ham United. I went to bed when I saw that midfield. Mr. Potter hasn't learnt much. Yeah, I mean, I stayed up to watch a little bit of West Ham Network, and after a while, it's just a case of it seemed to be the same old, same old. And the fact that United seemed to be kind of just running through us, yeah, it didn't sound like it was good. That's for sure. Did not sound like it was good at all. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but it doesn't sound like it. Oh man, Sharky, he's younger than Antonio at least. Well, put it this way, I suppose the only kind of thing that is good about it is we know he ain't going to score against us. Because he loved playing against West Ham. Always loved to put a goal past us. Frog saying Callum Wilson, quality headhunting. Quality. Shambolic headhunting. Why are we going, again, Sullivan, isn't it? It's cheap and cheerful. Come on, England. Got a chance to do something, but everyone seems to be, apart from one Spanish player, everyone was behind the ball. And ball. Spain on the break here. playing it back. Very tippy-tappy stuff, isn't it? Everyone's kind of very safe from both teams. 20 minutes in, still 0-0. England seem to have more chances. It seems to be more camped in the Spanish half at the moment. Yeah, now they're on the break. As soon as I said it, Spain playing some good football. Ooh, just wide of the post there. Probably the best build-up I've seen from Spain so far. Pepsi saying, when you sign Callum Wilson, will the treatment table be part of the deal? Yeah, because obviously between he'll be another one to put his name on the old bedpost there, you know, along with Jack Wilshere and all the others basically. And he's saying, "Give your phone and say something." Good afternoon, Anthony. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you. Stepsy, good to see you as well, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Hope everything's good for yourself. Arsenal Manic, big up as well, mate. Big up. Good to see you and all, my friend. Yeah, it's very close there. He was saying, "Here we go. If I'd a dollar for every time Romano has fumbled that saying with Gyökeres getting over the line, I'll be a millionaire." And this is the thing there, Eros. I'm glad you said that because there's a few Arsenal people I know. And, well, he said, "Here we go. That means we've got the player." Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you can see him wearing the shirt and he's put pen to paper. You know, we saw nothing of that. And yet there they are. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's done, isn't it? We've got the player. And even these Arsenal channels bigging it all up and not even done. They're saying, yeah, Tony, didn't Callum Wilson turn us down one? I think so, mate. He enjoyed scoring against us too much, I think, to do anything else. That's probably why one of the reasons why he stayed with Newcastle. Harry saying, good afternoon, Anthony. I thought I saw a Great Dane humping a chihuahua in the back of a Saab 933 in the car park. They were in a bad old car back then. Yeah, exactly, Sharky. You know, yeah, Saab 93 fancy motor. Yes, I wouldn't mind one of them back in the day. Thing was, though, it was based on Vauxhall. I think there was a part that was quite structurally unsound, apparently. Frog saying, Anthony, afternoon, fella. And he's saying that was Tont's car that he still got it. And everyone's saying hello to each other. Come on, England now. Big up usual. Arsenal Mank said, I had a free bet and put it on Spain. I always go with England to win tournaments. I lose my money. It's a win-win situation, win or lose. Yeah, well, with this England team, mate, I think you could have backed Spain because I don't know. We're definitely been riding our luck in this tournament. To get to the final, and that is a miracle in itself, I'd say. I don't know if you think anything different to that. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Saying, "Oh, good fella, and yourself?" Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Been off for a while. Looking to come back now. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I hope everything's well with you, mate. And Luton did well, didn't they? Against the mighty Spurs. Yes, all that hype. Well done, mate. Eros is saying, facts, Tony. Romano's just a puppet like Ornstein and Jacobs. I'm sorry. Once I see a player holding the kit, then he's over the line. Exactly that, mate. You know. Oh well, there we go. Didn't take long. We said it. We can have all the play in that, but all it takes is one break. And obviously, yes, there you go. Caldente. Spanish fans loving it. Now we've got a job to do now. Yeah, nothing Hampton could have done about that. All played out wide. Two, nice turn, still in possession. Ball played across the box. Nice header. Yeah, nice header. Yeah, well taken goal there from Spain. Can't deny that. Marking is questionable though. Yeah, look, free header basically. Free header. Keeper couldn't have done much of that at all. Mm. Ray's saying, I wonder what the reaction will be at the London Stadium when Wilson goes down on a heap and stay. Be all saying, "Get up, man!" Everyone will be trying to help him up, Ray. Take your time, son. Take your time. We'll help you up. Get on there. As saying, Forteta will throw Gyökeres under the bus because of his no management tactics and his love for Havertz up front. For me, all I see is this, and I've said it on one of the shows I think I was in the chat with. If Gyökeres has gone down this road to make himself an Arsenal player, what is he going to be like when he goes up against Arteta and says something to him? If he's down in tools like he did with Sporting, what is he going to be like with you guys? And don't get me wrong, we know he is going to score goals. You can't say he's not going to, but the manner of ways he's got this move, and everyone's saying, well, it's Sporting's fault. Sporting looking after themselves at the end of the day, like any club would. You know, you want to make sure you get the best money possible for your player. Who knows? Who sees? You know, will Gyökeres? Because as you know, Arsenal fans, so it's in the chat. As soon as you say something bad against that manager, you are condemned to the dungeons. Good afternoon, words and pictures. Women running around in tight tops. What's not to like? Dad said a bit fuzzy, zappy. I think he will be, but I think he's also got a few things he's still got to say about his club as well. So, yeah, I think he'll take that. He'll take the win. Fernandez, at the end of the day, you think could have been Saudi bound, possibly going to be their saviour at the same time. Sharky, yeah, Carol Dagenham, signing of the summer. And is it a pay-by-play thing? Yeah, not a bad signing. At least he's close to the old mighty Hammers. Never forget where you're coming from. Arsenal, man, game over. Probably is, mate. I mean, you know, can't deny Spain. They're a good team. They are a good team. Yep, Spain will not. Thank you very much. Definitely Sharky. Yeah. What happened there? Poor defending. I mean, yeah, poor defending, Matt. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, free header. You know, something you taught as a basic thing in football. Trying to play it out. We're not that clever. We're not that technical. Yeah, she's going to get closed down here. Look, panicking there. Look, get up. Oh, she got away with that one. That one a free kick. Eros is saying he's sick of Arteta. He's got a face only a mother can love. And you know what the best part about that as well, Eros? He apparently has said there's 8 teams that he's got to contend with for the title this season. 8 teams. Doesn't name them, but he says there's 8 teams to contend with. So work that one out. Anthony's saying, breaking news, Fuzzy now giving YouTube a break. His batteries are worn out like the batteries in Tom Dildo. Let's hope we see him real soon. Wow, man. Daz is saying, not yet, boys. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Harry's saying, just seen Fuzzy. He's sharing a jacket potato with a big fat bloke dressed as a bird in all sorts of spudger like. Oh, man. Jesus Christ, Anthony. Stipsy saying, yeah, we look better side, to be honest. They fielded a very strong side, but it died down when we made changes and they put on youngsters 15 minutes to the end. Yeah, I think there was a question mark raised there for Thomas Frank with some of the changes, but good for Luton to, you know, at least they look good. I mean, I was surprised, mate. You know, from coming from the beginning, knocked down to the Championship from the Prem, you thought you would have been challenging at least to get relegated like you did. Don't be wrong. It was good to see him put a bit of a fight, but too little, too late. But yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, let's hope they can bounce back and get back where they're supposed to be. Long missed his old Luton. Sharky saying, my condolences to you and your family, Tony. I saw a video you did a couple of weeks ago in which you mentioned a relative passed away. Yeah, my father-in-law. Yeah, father-in-law, mate. So we've got the funeral date now. And yeah, that's all about just giving him a good send-off. Rather obviously have him still around. But no, we'll make sure we give him a good send-off. Thank you, though, Sharky. Appreciate that. Good afternoon to Wurzel Herbert. Big up the mighty Bristol Rovers. 1-0 victory at the scummy Oxford United yesterday. Yeah, I remember going to that place. That's a shithole. Steps saying, oh dear, got it from behind again. As always with England. He was saying, oh shit, Wurzel Herbert in the building. You're saying England defence modelled on the tried and tested West Ham one. Yeah, not as clever, though, are they? That's for sure. Words and pictures saying, Harry Monk, I did see a cream this end Figaro in mint condition in the week. A little beauty. There's a place in Snaresbrook that actually does up Figaro's, funny enough, words and pictures. Seen some shoddy ones come through and that, and they tart and make them look really nice. Good afternoon, it's me, Everest. Good to see you. Big up to you as well. Nice header by that Spanish lass. Yeah, very good, well taken goal. Coming to 32 minutes, 1-0 to Spain still. Spain now look quite comfortable. England now got a bit of a job to do. Panicking a little bit on the old clearances though. Good afternoon, Hendon Gouda. Good evening, Tony Hammers Football TV and all the watching. Hope you're doing well, Hendo. Good to see you. Just asked a question earlier on. Happy with Gyökeres now with you, mate? Surely you must be. Now it's finally over and done with. Everyone's saying like each other as always. Hendo saying England effectively playing with 10 players since Lauren James has been utter garbage. She has the whole tournament, but they hype her up like nobody's business. And why? I don't know. Because, yeah, she's nothing special. Even if you think she's poor, she absolutely is poor. It would be beaten effort. First and second balls being beaten to everything. Look at that play out. Look at that layoff. Still in Spain's possession. Yeah, comfortable, aren't they? Sharky, 3-year deal you signed as well. 3 year. Well, okay, 3-year deal. Wow. Okay. Fair play to him. No, and also hats off to him because you got to think from being a Premier League player and then going abroad like he has, and to do that, commend him for that. Because at the end of the day, most players have too much of an ego to kind of do what he's done. So yeah, fair play to Andy Carroll. And I was saying good day to it's me, Everest. Arsenal Manic said Arsenal content creators overreaction to signing Gyökeres. I don't think replacing Partey with Zubi and getting a striker is going to transform us to world beaters. As you know, Arsenal Manic, the delusion is over the top with certain channels. They think that's it now, done and dusted, you know. And what makes you laugh is when you hear people saying, well, if Liverpool sign Isaac, that's the title done. Might as well forget about it. Every team is beatable. Every team is beatable. What's there? Harry's saying, that's great words. Haven't got a clue what that is. Contrary to my post, I know fuck all about cars. It's a retro-looking car, Harry. Got one of them kind of roofs that you can pull back. So you still got the side panels like a normal car and that, but you've got the old, I've got the old Webasto roof that they used to have on the MGs. So it's very similar to them. Not a bad looking little thing. Come on, you girls. Yeah, Spain phone, not good. Big up to yourself. That's what you love about the chat. Eros is saying, big up every time. It's me, Everest, as well. Me, Everest saying, by the way, Luis Diaz is going out for Liverpool. Served us well. Best of luck to him. I mean, look, yeah, he's been a great servant for you. It's a shame because he's been good for the Premier League. He's been a good player to watch as well. To lose a character like him, and that will be a shame. But it all depends what you get in there, Everest, doesn't it, really? Usual saying, looking forward to the darts later. Yes, there's that as well, isn't there? So that should be very good. You're right there, yeah. Mikhail Music big up as well. Thank you as well. It's me, Everest. Like the stream in the chat, he's saying. Steps he's saying, we have Kuda from West Ham. Of course, yes. Option to buy under 21. Do you know much about him? Could be the new Pelly Ruddy. Yeah, not a bad little player. And it's good to get experience. So I think you're onto a nice little gem there. So he should do well for you guys. And obviously you've got the option to buy him as well. So yeah, it all depends how he does well. It should be a good stepping stone for him as well. Should be a good stepping stone. They saying thank God football's back on Sky this week. Yes, the welcome return, as they say. Mind you, a little break's not so bad. He was saying, have this feeling Anthony is worse Herbert. Good evening, Stephanie. Hope you will. Big up Tony, the chat and the legends. Good to see you, Stephanie. Hope everything's good. Steph saying, lost my dad just over a year, so July the 15th, best wishes. Condolences, Stepsy, as well. And, it's the memories you've got to remember of. That's the key thing, isn't it? The good memories. It's me ever saying, Lauren has got a big ego and hence started performing worse. Too much ego does kill the talent. Yes, with certain people, that's for sure. And yeah, you can see that she's one of those kind of characters. And I think you're not wrong. Not wrong at all. I mean, interestingly, I think someone was saying with old Weigman and that she could probably manage the men's team, but don't know. Maybe she could. Depends on the talent. Poor cross there from Spain, trying to get in the box, but again, still keeping possession. Oh, doing back heel flicks there. Yeah, look, they're trying to train it as a training session now. We're just sitting back. We're allowing them coming through. Poor pass there from the Spanish attacker. Ball played in. England looked to try and clear it out, but panic, woeful, shocking, really. Spain well and truly is in control. For the best, yeah. Any news on signings, Tony? Well, apart from Wilson coming through, talks are ongoing with that. What's his Mads Henneman from Leicester, so that's a possibility. I don't know about the Elliott one. I don't think he'll come to us. I'll be surprised if he does. If he does, then we might have an exciting prospect. But that's really what I've seen of. There's not much else going on. Apparently, they're working hard in the background to get some more players over the line. But look, she's on the deck again. Look, Lauren. Such a shame for Lauren James. She should never have started. Look at that. Such a beautiful player to watch in this tournament. What has she done? Look, she's not even broke a sweat. Everyone's saying along there. Pepsi saying 2-2 Milan and the barcodes dispatched next to Spuds on Thursday. I mean, if you look at a good game for the Arsenal today against Newcastle, very close by looks of it, 3-2 in the end. So you got it over the line. And I think Gyökeres watched from the stands, I believe. Hendon saying, not really fussed about Gyökeres. The stumbling block is that we still have Forteta as a manager, still going to win nothing again this season. Yeah, and fun of Hendon, if you watched the stream I did a week or so ago about the supercomputer, They still have you being second, believe it or not, according to the thing there. But that was before obviously injuries and everything else that's coming in, and obviously players that have bought. But yeah, they still have you being second. So another year of nothing. There's a saying also, smash the lights, guys. Thank you very much for that as well. Frog saying, is that right? Ferguson got a hat trick the other day. Not too sure, mate. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to look into that. Go on, England. Yeah, we're second best for most of the play now. 40 minutes played, still 1-0 to Spain. Ooh, another ball delivered in there, but well wide. So no fear there. Matt's saying I'd rather have Isaac than Gyökeres. Yeah, and this is the thing. I mean, when you look at the fact that Eddie Howe's still trying to play it down, the Isaac thing, and they're coming out with he's injured. He's injured. Is he though? You know, Diaz didn't feature for Liverpool. Isaac's not featuring for Newcastle. So yeah, if the player's head's turned, it's turned. Don't get me wrong. Hopefully he'll be more professional in his manner. He'll just see what happens, and the club's still trying to talk to the player and the agent. Who knows what's going to happen with that one? Yeah, he is proven. Steps, yeah, make it right on that. Isaac is proven. Gyökeres has got. We're looking at obviously what he's done since he left the Prem, and he's proved his worth there. If he can do it here in the Premier League now, things have changed since the last he was here. He'll score goals. I don't think there'd be any doubt of that. I just think it's how many you'll score. That's the question. Because no doubt people are going to think he's going to score a lot more than he should. Who do you think will win? Usual. Sharky's saying Isaac has left it too late to join Liverpool. I'd have thought. Well, the only thing I see it making it go over the line is Liverpool offer a little bit more than they should do, and that's probably the only thing that'll push it through. But I'm under the impression that if Diaz goes, there's two other players. Elliott will be one of them, and I can't. And if they sell someone else, I think they need to sell three players so they stay below that FSR or PSR thing. As long as they do that, then they probably can get him. But we'll see. Matt saying I think he's got 4. You're saying he scored in 1-0 win against the German side yesterday or today. Big up to Calcio Rano Z. How we doing? How's it going, my friend? Yeah, all good, my friend. Hope it's the same thing for you as well. Obviously, I haven't been around much lately myself and that, but obviously I see the chat that you're involved as well. There's some strange conversations that goes on in there, Calcio, that's for sure. And yeah, I've seen your opinion on some of them comments, so I hope you're good as well. Frog saying, yeah, cheer, Matt, and usual. Hope Kudos doesn't start playing. Now he's fucked off as well. Well, reading the reports so far, what you see of it, and the first thing they say is Kudos has had a great game. But we know how that goes. We saw exactly the same. We saw exactly the same with Kudos when he first came to us and that, but we know how that went after a while. So early days for our friend Mr. Kudos. Steps saying Luton Town versus AFC Wimbledon on Friday, 8 p.m. on Sky. Try spot me. Well, look out for your Steps. Yeah, that should be an interesting game. That should be should do well with that. Kelsey saying, is Sancho Johnny, you guys by any chance? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. We're looking elsewhere, I do believe. Don't think we're going to be going for him. So unfortunately not, my friend. Sharky saying, is Anthony an Arsenal fan or a Bristol City fan? Bristol City is real colours. I used to tell you it's Bristol Rovers, but yeah, Arsenal is just a kind of is a backup. Keeps them in with the London lot. You're saying Daz are back to England simply because of the prices. 7-2, Spain's were 8-11, which was no value for me. Had to say, Tony, is that your brother in the chat? one of the triplets. Anthony, dear man. It's me with risk. Men would never listen to a female coach. Can we name any men's team anywhere with a female coach? Plus, English players are way too big characters themselves. Yeah, the ego in the dressing room would be the stumbling block straight away, Everest. I think you're right what you're saying there. So you can just see how that would go. I'm sure people just do it to kind of get the attention, get the kind of the conversation going. Wurzel said, "Ooh, just caught the back of her foot there." Wurzel saying, "I'm a Bristol Rovers fan." Ravi, big up to yourself as well, mate. I hope you do well, mate. Good to see you. That says that he hoped that Luke wins tonight. I think he's got a good chance in there. Yes, Ravi, you're not wrong, mate. Yes, they are chasing the game. Once, I mean, don't get me wrong. We've put a lot of pressure on the Spain's defence, especially in the 18-yard area, but just couldn't capitalise it. And of course, we got done by one little simple bit of play and a free header. We are literally been sitting back at the moment. Not much else otherwise. Shrug saying plenty of time to go. Usual, yeah, it's very true. Ender saying Lauren James is going off. She was never fit enough to start, and that's cost England. Yeah, I mean, but that's Weigmans. Why she went with her in the first place. I mean, number 18 just going off there, and that she should have started. So gas man, yes. It's me ever saying, yeah, go get subbed off, Lauren. You're bringing the burden to the team. Being a burden to the team, yeah, and she was. So yeah, good. You're just saying never like that, James, since she stamped on that girl and got sent off. Showed her true colours there, usually. Spot on. Absolutely spot on. Not good at all. Nedem Onunya. All look at each other, nodding the heads. They ain't got a clue what they're talking about. But that's it. 7-2. I didn't think that'd be the price. It's me saying yes. Please bring your Chloe. Come on, my babes. Nice. Yeah, she's very good. Absolutely. And saying Spain just so much technically better on the ball. Yeah, I mean you can see it. I mean, I'm just showing the highlight of the goal. Nice ball played into the 18-yard box, whipped over, free header. And the England defender, bronze bollocks, what they're saying there. Here, look, she's over her shoulder. She's gotten there by the side of her, gone around the back of her. She can see, surely she can see her. She had a little look. She was like a statue then. Too little, too late. Time she reacted, that was it. Not good. Pepsi saying, yeah, Kelly, so much more energy and effort. Yeah, I mean, again, I think it was said in the last game, Pepsi, she should have started. Why she didn't start in this game? Matt saying Isaac has gone. Trust me, Tony. It would not surprise me, mate. Would not surprise me at all. I think he, there was talks of the Saudi league. He don't want to know nothing about the Saudi league. So it seems if it's going to be anyone, it will be Liverpool. Even though, again, just seeing some Arsenal channels saying let's go for him instead. Let's go for him. Harry saying bin dippers, Chelsea, City, then the arse. Yeah, probably not far off from that, Harry. I think that's not a bad shout actually. Chelsea, might be the surprise package, but I don't think anyone at this stage, especially if Liverpool do the same thing, get that early momentum, no one's going to really be catching them up. Hendon saying Liverpool 2-1 to win the Prem and 101 to do it undefeated. Wow. You're saying on the bet in there, normally dares to be truthful. It's the only reason I backed them. Ravi's saying England had an easy route to the final. Lucky route to the final, I'd say, Ravi. They've managed to get through by the skin of their teeth in quite a few games. They're showing the opportunity. England had the chance to do something with it. But Hemp trying to score, but the keeper cleared it probably about the best move so far. Calcio saying to everyone, big up. We will not be unbeatable. Everyone's got their day, as they say. Arsenal was saying, condolences for your loss. God bless you, Tony. Thank you very much, Arsenal Manic. Appreciate that as well. Thank you, and that obviously everyone in the family appreciates any comments. Stepsy says Gyökeres was never in the Premier League. Played at Coventry, of course. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Is he still going to be able to do it? I don't think so. Does it hope you win usual all the England fans? Darwin Núñez, yes, of course. Thank you very much, Everest. Yeah, he's the other one that looks like he's on his way out, even though he got a brace of goals. Sharky says Gyökeres was a flop at Brighton. And we know it's a different kind of kettle of fish when you're playing the Prem compared to European football. But I think he'll score goals, but maybe not to the levels that people were expecting him to. To me, everyone's saying, yeah, Diaz, Núñez, and Elliott. Chairs is also be offload. Yeah, did he actually? Oh no, I think he had a couple of games, didn't he? Didn't do much otherwise. Another one they bought on the cheap and did nothing with him. Yeah, exactly. There's the same coming to the kills. Yeah, it was Coventry and Brighton as well, Stepsy. Yeah. No, it was actually Coventry Brighton as well. Kelly Greedy, yeah, he barely played. Yeah, he didn't show much ambition then at the point, did he? It's me every saying is AFC Wimbledon a former English League winner from back in the day? Not so much a league winner, is a break off of what was Wimbledon Football Club. They become a semi-pro outfit, just like what's the United Manchester, what they call themselves, the green and yellow team. Very similar to that. There you go. Yeah, the FA Cup they won. Yes. Arsenal Manic says a bit like me. Then is Big Ant. I'm a Chelsea fan and Arsenal are my backup. You're saying could be wrong, but Kudus reminds me of Duran in fantastic talent, but a bit of a see you next Tuesday in the dressing room. Yeah, if it doesn't go his way, we've got certain players that love the prima donna style esque being looked at and looked after. Unfortunately, Kudos is one of those where when he does get told when he's not doing it correctly, that he throws his toys out the pram. And I think that again we're waiting to see that happen with Spurs. If he does one of those, how's he going to be? But that's not our problem anymore, which is one good thing. But at the same point, we was hoping to see us kind of elevate ourselves a bit better. Not after the morning performance we saw. Half time. Excuse me. Half time, yet one that was Spain. What the hell she wearing? It's me Everest is saying here, he's put it out to the chat. Will it be coming home tonight? Will it be? Yeah, so 6 attempts from England, 7 from Spain, 3 on target for England, 2 from Spain. Spain won 2 corners to what England's 1. And yeah, the expected goals 0.68 to Spain's 1.04. Frog saying only 1 goal down. Could be worse at half time. True. It could be very well. We're 1-0 down and Lon James is off the pitch, so it's even better. It's even better. Harry saying the only time I've had interest in the women's team is when that Swiss blonde was playing for us. You're not wrong there, Harry. Definitely Frog. Revy's saying England women have the talent, but the media overhype them like these are the only players in women's football are any good. They never big up the unknown players that play for other teams. That's that's the media in a nutshell. Kelsey, I know that chat can be too much, but me and Chris had our rights to say what we have to say, and I'll make you exactly right on that. Yeah, it mostly centered around 2 kind of characters for me, but when you look at it, it's a case of like no, you've got every right. You get invited into a chat, what you should have an opinion, not kind of strangled in what you can say and can't say. So I'll make you right there, Kelsey, definitely. And everyone's saying hello to each other, which is always good. Ravi saying, "Come on, Spain, get that second goal." We see what your bets are on allegiance, Ravi. I don't know, man. Frog saying, "May as well have just played the Arsenal women's squad. Got more chance of getting something then." 100%. It's me, Everest, saying, "I so wish that Arsenal team never did the invincible. The only copium they have, and it's frustrating that we can't break their record still." Different times, my friend. Different times, different caliber of player. Not like today. So that's where you got to take that in consideration as well. Hendon saying, "At me, Everest, I can see Liverpool winning the Prem and doing it undefeated this season. I'm going to stick a tenner on it." Wow. It's me, Everest, saying, "I hope your predictions come true, mate. I want to see Ty in the mud with the, with the invincible talk." Brilliant. Harry Monk saying, "The first half stats: England 14 queefs, Spain 18 queefs." Yes, me, Everest, saying, "Remember the US media hyping up their women's team? Now they're almost non-existent, but they were good at the time." Well, I think that was more them that did that. They also bigged them up myself as well. They were, yeah, in certain respects, kind of typical Americans over exaggerating on things. Percy says, "I'm going to put a bet on Max Dowman scoring against Spuds on Thursday. The kid is very talented, mate." Yeah, it is a good little talent you've got there. But no doubt, Pepsi, if he was in any of the chats, and I think he was even on one of the radio stations. Why wasn't this kid starting the first team? And it's like the kid's, what's he, 15? And he's 15. You can't be rushing a player in like that. He's got to learn. He's got to enjoy it at the same time. But to say, like, oh yeah, he should be a first teamer now because he had one exceptional game and did very well in that game as well. To overhype him and that's not good. You've got to look after him at the end of the day. Bleed him in the right way, not the kind of the express route. And the same to me, Everest, maybe then this fan base will wake up as they have nothing else to fall back on. The "is yours gold" it will mean nothing. Spot on, absolutely spot on. Sharky saying, "But wouldn't you expect the English media to speak on players here?" Of course, because that's what we want to see in it. We want to see the team do well. I think they have been a little bit critical because I think they know really at the end of the day this team has managed to get to the final, and I don't know if you feel like the same chat, but it seems to be more by pure luck than actually technical ability. But I could be wrong, but that's my opinion on it. AJ, big up to yourself as well. Big up Tony back with your time. I'd be good as well. And he's saying hello to everyone. And he's saying it's me, Everest. 22 years now since winning the Premier League undefeated 22 years ago. Just saying about years, though. God, it just shows you how we're all getting on. Well, some of us anyway, shall I say. 50 years ago, since Jaws was played, the film Jaws, 50 years ago. Bloody hell, man. Remember when it was put out in the cinemas for the first time, and the shock and horror on the film. 50 years. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Good. Pip saying, "Yeah, exactly. No rushing the young talent." But that's your manager for you, Young talent, if you're injured, don't worry about it. Go on, out you go. You'll be fine. Pepsi says they run it in the League Cup, which wouldn't be a bad shout. I mean, give him a little bit of experience. Even if he doesn't start, it'd be good experience for him as well. Hendon saying, due to safeguarding issues, Max Dowman cannot be in the same changing room as the senior players. Yes, well, we could allegedly say because of one player, but he's no longer with you anymore. We could sort of said that, but I know what you're saying. Absolutely, you're right with that sentence. It's me, Everest, saying some clubs put way too much pressure on young players. That becomes counterproductive to their growth. Yep, that's why, as Hendon's saying there, the safeguarding issues are brought in just for that reason alone. I've seen players pushed not just by coaches, by their parents, and then safeguarding measures are put in place to make sure that they are also done in the right way. Everyone's saying hello again. The usual saying, Hendon, they're known as the bummers. Half a century. Yeah. Everest saying ours was 30 years ago, but our next one took less time, which I'm glad about. Yeah. Well, 43 years for us, my friend. Yeah. Whereas a picture said, Jaws, as a kid watching that in the village cinema, I nearly shit my pants when that head bobbed up. Yes. That's a particular scene. Yes. Yeah. Or is it the thing with the what was it? No, when you turn around and there's one eye missing, kind of thing on the fisherman kind of thing. Yes, yeah. Whatever happened to that cat throat at West Ham? We've released him now. He can do whatever he wants in there. Pepsi. Yeah, Zuma gone, 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 gone. So we haven't got to worry about him anymore. Figures on that though, whereas the pictures, the fact they did more films, I don't know. When you do something original, sometimes like Final Destination, the first film, brilliant. Don't need to do any more. And of course, what they go and do, they bring out more. Um, yeah, but Jaws, that's right. Yes, it was. Yes, PG rated as well. Yeah, usual. So, yeah, you got a job with the RSPCA. So everything that idiot Michael Antonio was making that Zuma issue as a racial issue. What a clown! Unfortunately, in this day and age, it's quite an easy thing to do. You can go down that route. Discrimination, which obviously can be in various forms. It's an easy target to go down with. Not being funny, but he got done penalised for what he did anyway. Arsenal saying Jokeres, Mosquera, Madawaki, Norgard, Zubamendi, Kepa. How many of these are game changers, you reckon? Most interesting could be Mosquera, the young rangy centre back from Valencia. He looks quite decent. Yeah, I mean, he does look quite decent. I mean, the Norgard one, again, this is the thing, Arsenal Manic. When you look at some of the players that you buy, you don't exactly, not like you used to in certain respects, but some of these players you buy, they're not exactly, as you said, standout players. They're not exactly exceptional players. They're kind of players that possibly could do a job. I mean, Zubamendi, yeah, I think you'll see something with him. Um, Gyökeres, like I said, I think he'll score goals. The Kepa one, don't know, that's an interesting one. Did well with Bournemouth. Thought if Bournemouth would have signed him, to be honest, but then stranger things have happened. But Kepa, I don't know. Considering what he did with Chelsea, who was it now? Was it Saul or Conte? Conte, wasn't he? Do you want to come off? You imagine what he's going to be like with Arteta. But looking at Norgard, I mean the Madawaki one. I mean, was it 52 million you spent on him? Don't know. Does make it interesting. I mean, Arsenal are saying yeah, maybe competition for Saliba and Gabriel. Well, Saliba's still with you, considering there's all this talk he was going to be off to Madrid. You know, Gabriel. I mean, the pair of them. It's good to keep competition. Not being, don't get me wrong. I think it is good for that. But we say them players you mentioned there, no one's exactly kind of really stands out. Motion Picture say, yeah, they milk the franchise with films that steadily get worse and worse. Yeah. No, and this is the thing. I think there's only some that you can say when they bring out sequels on the prequels and whatnot. You know, the what's this new Jurassic Park film, Revive or something kind of thing. Very mixed bag, but a lot of people say what they've done with it, it should be a way of regenerizing, the franchise. Don't know how far can you go. You've had you had the island itself, then you had an island where they were breeding them. Then you got an island that was doing exactly the same thing, and another island that was doing the same thing, but doing mutants, which it seems to be most of this film was based on. But yeah, milking the franchise. I mean, blimey, Final Destination. I mean, the Halloween one, they've killed that to death. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, there's only so much you can do with these things, or you reboot them like they've done. Like I know what you did last summer, basically. Pepsi Mosquito looks good. Yeah, I think he should be. I mean, he's got quite a pedigree behind him for his age. Pepsi said, "I watched Happy Gilmore too earlier. Not good." And this is the thing, is it? I mean, when you do things like that, you leave it for so long, then you try to bring a film out and hope it's going to be the same as what the original was. I mean, look, bloody hell. The other thing, thinking about it, what's it? Spaceballs. After 40 odd years or whatever it is they decided to do a sequel on Spaceballs. Oh, it's Mel Brooks, who happily has just turned 99 years old. But is it going to be the same? You leave it for so long. I mean, not being funny. You look at, was it 84 when Ghostbusters came out, and then they did Ghostbusters 2 after that, such a long period of time. And it was absolutely dog shite. And then they've tried to reinvent this franchise all the time over. Sharky's saying the latest Final Destination film was decent. And this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, if you get a different writer in that kind of twist it up a little bit and make it look good, then that's it. You don't mind when if they go back to kind of the original thing. I mean, like Saw. They realised how bad it was, and they'd call it Jigsaw after a while. What a load of old. Sharky saying Happy Gilmore I did like, but I didn't imagine I would watch the second. Well, it was like Coming to America, and you had Coming to America. Good afternoon, Iggy Goes Pop. Good to see you as well. You can't have Pepsi playing without Shirley backing her up. 100%. 100%. Pepsi saying Beverly Hills Cop 4, in my opinion, was good, and that was 30 years after the film. And it's sometimes, like I said, they can do things right, but on the majority of some of these franchise things, they can do so wrong. Heavily do so wrong. That's the problem. Hendon, I'm glad you said this one. I'm looking forward to this as well. Spinal Tap 2 comes out in September. Hollywood has run out of any originality, and this is the thing. This is where they're going back on themselves. I mean, what will be interesting to see. I think it's going to be on Disney Plus. Is Alien Earth. How they're going to do that one. That looks quite interesting because you're not just going to see the xenomorph. You're going to see a few other kind of characters as well. Yes, Sharky. Yeah, Spinal Tap 2, and with mainly the original cast as well. So the game's kicked off for the second half. Iggy Goes Pop says my amp goes to 11. Whack it up full. Whack it up full, my friend. How's that free kick? Nothing in there. Leslie, good afternoon to yourself. Hi, Tony. Any shows planned? Yes, mate. I'll be looking to kind of start slowly ramping back up again now. We've got the date for the funeral. We're doing some other bits and pieces, so we're looking to do some more content again. Um, it has been a while, and yeah, I've missed it as well, mate. Missed obviously speaking to you guys in the chat, having the banter and the laughter. So yeah, I'll be starting doing some more stuff. I've got to speak to obviously Anthony and Fuzzy. We're looking to do season 3 of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And of course, I've got to speak to Budgie as well for the West Ham review. And yeah, I'll be looking to do a few other bits and pieces as well. But yeah, so I'll be keeping well, Leslie. Good to see you as well. Because as you know, it has been a while now. Spain had another shot, but again, it goes wide. Mind you, say wide, it went a bit skew whiff. Good kick from the keeper there. That's going to be an England ball. Well done. Pepsi saying, did you go on your West Ham ground tour? I'm going to Arsenal soon for a Legends tour with Perry Groves. We've got to wait till next month and then get it booked up, Pepsi. We tried to book it up earlier than that, but their website's closed until August time. So as soon as we turn into that one, we'll be looking to get it booked up. So don't know who we're going to get yet. We'll have to find out when we do the booking. So looking forward to that as well. You never know. I'll have to ask them and that. Might do a stream walking around the stadium if they allow us. So England look a bit tighter in formation now. They're playing a bit more simpler. Allowed to knock the ball, passing a lot better. Receiving the ball, can he get in? Good delivery, header, and there you go. There you go. 1-1, people. 1-1. And it's Russo. Russo equalises for England. Well done. Perhaps hopefully Paul Ince guys you around with Kudos, Paqueta, Arnautovic. All of them ones, the job lot have shown us around the stadium. So very similar to the Spain goal, fun enough, but from the opposite side. Yeah, another poor defending from Spain this time. It's a copycat of the England goal, of the Spain goal. This one, good delivery into the box, good header, takes it right to the far corner, keeper stranded, didn't even move, just to watch it go in. Well taken, good. We'll have that. Matt Faust saying 1-1, come on. Hendon saying, yeah, get in, Russo. Sharky, get in, yeah. Hendon saying, Chloe Kelly sets it up. Yes, she did indeed. Yes, come on, England. Was Matt, yeah, was brilliant. And as soon as she scores a goal, she now gets herself in the books with a yellow card. Not much in there. Referee's a bit trigger happy on, I think, on some of the decision making. Everest saying, "Yeah, told you that, Chloe Kelly. My boo is the real shit. You're not wrong, my friend. Not wrong at all." So game on there. Let's see how Spain responds to this. Can England up the game now? Well done. Win the second ball, people. Good. That's better. Get a bit meat now in the challenges. That's what we say. Olga's gone down on the deck. Referee looks like a school teacher. Oh, out comes the yellow card. Yeah, she didn't hang around there. Pepsi, Arsenal players combined. There you go. There you go. Just collides. There's nothing. She won the ball first. Come on, ref. Stop arguing with her. You don't want to get yourself sent off there. You're still carrying on. Shut your gob. Learn. That's it. It's coming home, boys and girls. Matt's saying Rosso booked for crunching tackle. Lovely tackle, Matt. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Shocky's saying it will be Mad Dog doing the tour, probably, Tony. That would be lovely, mate. Have a good old conversation with him. Loved him as a player. Loved his tenacity. Now, if we do get him Sharky in there, I'll be well chuffed. He knows he does the tours at West Ham as well. Mate, I say I'll be if we do get him, be chuffed to pieces. Mind you saying that, even if it was old Colton Cole, I wouldn't mind that as well. I'd like to have a conversation with him. Spain tried to respond there, but England's kind of tied. They've tied it up a little bit more now. England, they look a bit more of a better unit. They're following in with players now. About time. Oh yeah, you imagine that. That would be a conversation. I was just taking down a certain area, you know the old thing. Two people winning, one person comes out, and I know it'll be me. That would be interesting. Oh, Pepsi, you imagine if they get that? That would, yeah, surprise the hell out of me. Ravi's saying Kelly been the most lively so far. That's what we needed. We needed a change. Well blocked again. England doing well defend here and clear the ball out in the row. Row B. Can't do row Z, but that'd do. Matt saying, don't know what Bronze was moaning about. The fact that she'd gone over Russo at the end of the day. Players think they can influence referees, Matt. That's the thing. And the old saying, who can shout the loudest? Come in, England. Can we get on that, Russo? Referee, come on. That's clear obstruction there. Where's the other players? Come on, quicker. Close them down. Force the errors. Yeah, we're a bit slow on this. Go on, keep pressing. That's better. Yeah, too afraid to sit back. Can we win the second ball now? Well done. Strength. Well done. Playing a little bit, seeing England playing a bit better now. Shockley saying Sullivan will get tired very quickly with his little legs. That's a shame, isn't it? I can drag him around though, Sharky. Shame all the shit that we have to put up with. I'll happily do that. England stretching Spain a little bit more better now. Come on, bring it to the box. Can we get the same delivery in there? Good whip of the ball. Oh, got to be a corner surely. Mm. Did it come off for him? Let's have a quick look again. Nice delivery in the box. Bit more weight on it this time, but not, wasn't enough. So 62 minutes in, 1-1 still. Nice distribution of the ball. Good, well kept. So whatever Weigmans said at half time, and that seems to be doing the trick. Look at that show. Look at that skill. Nice spray of the ball. Have you got enough of the legs to keep it in? Well done. Get in the box, people. Yeah. Get the ball in the box. Just said that. Unlucky. So it goes, but Greenwood lost control of it, so it goes out for a Spain goal kick, which the keeper's not taking. So that tells you something straight away. Sorry, Spain, this isn't a siesta. Wakey, wakey. Sharky saying solar panels have been installed recently at the London Stadium. It's like a new signing. Not surprised for £4.2 million, mate. Probably cheaper than us getting Callum Wilson with that deal. How much it pay? You know, how much of it's going to power the stadium is another thing. England enjoying the play a lot better now. Spraying the ball around a lot more. Take the keeper. Come on, fucking hell. That's didn't foul there, but we'll take that. Another yellow card? No. Same player again. I should have get away with that one. Yeah, the Olga again going down on the deck. They don't like her. Interesting. Spraying the ball across the pitch rather than going up the pitch. Spain coming forward. Well cut out. Poor clearance again, though. Still at the edge of the 18-yard box. Not exactly done anything with that. Nice turn from the Spanish player. Spain still in possession, though. Trying to get the ball delivered in. Well cut out. Get out. Get off it, woman. Nothing wrong with you. Come on, so use them legs. Strength. Don't foul, though. Don't foul. Well done to Paredes. Turned there and plays it out. Spain still in possession, but England do no more. Managed to nick the ball for her. Got to be quicker. Better. Good. Spread it. Arsenal Manic saying, if we go on to win this, fair play to the girls, more character than their men's side. And this is the thing, mate. And I mean, like, you know, they, in certain respects, I don't know if it's the same for you, but we definitely they show a lot more passion than our boys sometimes. Big up to Iron Disciple. I yelled the BS out link so loud at the game behind Areola. The bench heard it. Have no voice today. I don't know why. Why I can't get this off caps. That's because you're still shouting. You're keeping up the momentum of what you did earlier. And fair play you for doing that as well. Hendon Goon is saying, yeah, I read that Mikel Antonio is on a free transfer from West Ham. He actually played in a few friendlies 7 months after shattering his leg in the car crash in November. He did, yeah, he featured in the friendly recently. He's obviously played for Jamaica as well. And yeah, he is, unfortunately, he's classed as being a free agent. And it was all to do with the contract, you know, what they was going to try to negotiate with him for an ongoing contract. I think he wanted more. We weren't willing to go down that route. So they listed him as a free agent. You know, done well, done very well, like I said, yeah. But when you're that kind of age, you've got to realise there are certain things. And I suppose the worst case scenario of that as well, Hendon, is the fact that we're going to sign Callum Wilson, which is not that far off the same age as him, which probably don't make it any better. I just says, I thought a nice friendly would be fun to watch. Now I'm at home miserable again. I was listening to it on another stream, and yes, you was there. So fair play to you for doing that in the first place. Listening to it from a watch along, it didn't sound great. So you being live, I can feel your pain. Just out of interest, did it cost much to get a seat at that stadium? Were they reasonable prices? And did you have the pie and mash that they supplied as well? That'd be interesting to know if you did that. If you tucked into the pie and mash that they did. Oh, look at that! Did you get fingertips at the keeper? Probably did. Or just kind of come out to. Oh no, the keeper looks to it. Oh, that was nearly going in. So we got a corner into England. Yeah, and it's Kelly you know, and nearly scored the goal. She's now going for the corner itself. Can we get something with this? Coming up to 69 minutes. Looks like going far post. Wow. Okay, interesting. Don't go backwards with it, which we have. Think about what you're going to do in our keeper. No, don't even really go long. There you go. That's why. Finer for what she's got those banana skins on her feet. That's a fine for me. Spain coming forward. Can they do anything with it? Don't need a foul here. Ball gets played through. Is it offside? No. Ball gets whipped in. Cleared out by England. Well done. Better. But again, not far enough. I decided to say my ticket was stuck right in the middle of Man United fans. I had to step on 5 people to get into section 101, row 5, seat 8 or 18, can't remember. Was right behind Ariola, worrying. Wow. Why did he get, you know, considering the mistakes he made and that one, he did get hit by the ball. Fair play to you. Get right behind there. That must be good. Me ever saying Chloe's running the show. But that's what you want. Someone to lead by example, Everest. And if she's the one, all the other players got to learn from that. Looks like we're going to make some changes. Penis coming on for Patellas, by the looks of it. Alexia. And Russo's coming off. Interesting one. Don't know if that's the right choice. And is it Aggie Miang's come on for instead? Interesting. Yeah. No, saying, yeah, come on, Aggie Miang. Yes. I just was saying, big up to Tone. I'm about to throw up. Got sick from yesterday's insanity. Man, feel sorry for you. You had to go for that pain. Roger Pictures coming on. Yes, Amy Yang has come on and Russo's come off. Bit of a, it's interesting choice of players to come off, I must admit. It's Olga. Free time now. She's hit the deck. Nice smash across the face. But she gets up all right though. With a nose like that, it probably helped her. 34,203 attendance. Not bad. Just shows where it's coming now. Women's football. Highest ever attended record. That's good. 657, 291. Smashing the record from Euro 22. Getting popular. For women's football, Matt, it's an exceptional figure. You've got to think where it's gone from to where it is now. And the fact, it's more than reserves, yeah. Less than West Ham, of course. And they're saying should have had it in a bigger stadium. Well, that's the worry. I think they're worried, isn't it? If they kind of pick a stadium and it's not enough, then they lose out on sales. Paella, I prefer risotto. Well done. Yeah, small stadium. And they're saying there, how big is a stadium? Well, it's saying it's sold out. So if that's the figure we've been quoted, then yeah, it must be around that kind of that figure. Spain coming forward, knocking the ball nicely around in the 6-yard box, goes for goal. Keeper blocks it. Interesting to send it as a header. Let's have a quick look what it is. So this is Jacob's Park in Basel. It has a capacity of 38,512, apparently. For international matches, the capacity is slightly lower at 37,500, according to Wikipedia. How true that is another thing. So for Hampton, is that? Oh no, I thought it was that Olga gone down again. Shocky, sorry, of course. No worries, my friend. Andy Salt was saying, "Oh, Tony, my bad. I just got a lag. Tickets for 250. I suppose reasonable, considering where you were to where you got to, and that 250 well spent in certain respects." Andy Salt says, "No pie and mash. Was that really there?" Well, see what I saw on the news, and that they're showing you there. Didn't seem to be no liquor though. It just seemed to be a pie and a mash on it. But you know, for the fans that was tasting it, they seemed pretty impressed by it. They did seem impressed, but hey. Ravi's saying Spain seems so organised. They are technically better than us in certain respects, Ravi. I don't think we can deny that. Matt's saying the cheating Spaniards, yeah, cheating cows. Pepsi saying unlucky, unlucky. Nearly got the breakthrough there. England looking a bit better now. Anthony saying, Tom, it's nice to know that the pubs will stay open at 6 a.m. if it goes to pens. They're thoughtful like that, mate. Yeah. If it goes to pens and that, God help us, man. Jesus. It's bad enough the last time watching that. We're not pressing enough, though. We're allowing Spain still to play out. That's the worst part about it for me. We should be pressing a lot more. Words of Picture said, you'll have to lose a few hundred off the max capacity for media. Yeah, that's true. Good flick. Come on. Use your strength. Can we get in there? Give us a pull. Oh, my days. Wow. This is. The control is unbelievable. Can we get it in? No one's there, though. Agamiang. Nice header on. Kelly. Plays it back out. And we're going back with it. Not good. Blimey, that's interesting. There are a lot of Stoke kits. Wow. No one's there. No one's there. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Got to be quicker. Too slow. Strength. Well done. Well done. Ravi's saying that's a stupid foul from Carter. Yeah, not needed, is it? That's, bit of intelligence needed. Ravi, come on, Spain. Ravi, you got to be careful, man. But I'll get you. High end Stoke. Yeah. Arsenal Manic saying, how do you feel about 16-year-olds being able to vote? Future in good hands. It's because they know they're not going to win the next election, Arsenal Manic. So, if we do that, then we've got more chance of possibly getting through. But do they really know who the Labour are? 16-year-olds? I doubt it very much, man. I doubt that very much. But yeah, that's where the world's going to. Matt's saying, if it's another penalty shootout, Tony, you'll be here till me. You'll be getting Weigman to get a phone call and that, and you see me talk to her. Hurry the fuck up. Spain got a corner. Good delivery into the box. Clear that. Back in though. Oh, can I have a great? What the hell, women? Finesse. Stop panicking. Spain still in possession after our two stupid kind of clearances. Didn't even go anywhere. Wasn't great in that respects. Bronze is on the deck. Can't see what happened there. Was it the pitch? Matt saying, ban that Ravi, saying, come on, Spain. Usual saying, Ravi, you've had a bet, haven't you? Ravi saying, Claudia Pina for Spain, good player. Frog says, love Spain, but what the fuck is fishy paella? No need for it. Yeah, not exactly the greatest. Especially if it's not cooked properly in that, because you'll be knowing it at the other end if it's not cooked well enough. See, look at that passion from Russo scoring as well. US and the EU agreed trade deal. I just was saying, saw half and half scarf and screen. Get the half and half scarves out of here. Bust out my vintage ICF shirt and went over my back facing the Man U. One Man United OG shook my hand for it. Fair play, utter respect, brilliant, absolutely superb. That's what you want to see, and it's good to see that the old school know what that's all about. Ravi saying usual, so nah, no bet, man. Just feel Spain will nick the win. Yeah, on somebody. Yep, I was like Stoke, huh? I'll put up vids. That'd be interesting to see that. Here's Ravi. Yeah. Arsenal Manic saying, and apparently now you need to send in your driving license, passport, or open banking to visit in 18 plus sites. Some third party will be handling your data. Apparently, as well with that Arsenal Manic, that there is a way of, part of the pun, getting in through the back door. So all this got to verify stuff. There's a way of getting around it. Just as it all. But yeah, third party handling your data, that'll go down well. Ravi saying some of the men's teams could learn from these Spain women how to play. Yeah. Oh, look at that QR code in the top of the corner. Rate the players, scan the QR code. No, you're right. Matt saying just send Arteta's lemons as proof. Arsenal Manic. Henderson saying Arsenal Manic just use a VPN and set the service at any country other than the UK or the EU countries. Uh, the pun, allow that. No, yes, that's fine. That's it. Yes, people. There's a means and a ways around things, as they're saying. Ravi says that's porn I've gone for most. Then the world's in shutdown, Ravi. That's it. The world is in shutdown. Usual says, how can you do it, Todd? Asking for a friend, of course. Well, it seems between Ravi and Hendon, they know that they know the way. I'm a novice, apparently. I also wanted to say that Matt and Hendon, cheers for the advice. You're already ahead of me, I see. Yeah, they've been working on the tricks how to get around it. Hendon saying, Matt, already one company used to store the ID was doing so on an unencrypted Google Cloud database. and that just says it all. I mean, like, no parachutes or safety checks or anything like that. This company can do it. Yet we use them. Easy, done with, no problems at all. 84 minutes, still 1-1. So Spain trying to get into the 18-yard box, can get a delivery in. They try that. Keeper gets to it, flips it, and catches it. Andy Salt was saying right at the end, one guy was saying they're going to sell him tomorrow. And turned and said, Pac-Man. He was like, yep. That seems to be the case. And the worst part about it is why Andy Salt on the cheap. Do him on the cheap. That just sums our club up at the moment. Can't sell him for good money. We have to sell on the cheap. Matt says, set the server to Alabama. Pepsi saying, plenty of Arteta pictures online. Oh, man. Words and pictures saying, now we know Tony's favourite, backdoor. Backdoor Paul. Oh, man. Super. I've missed all you people, I tell you now. And thanks for being with us today. I really appreciate all the comments as well. As always, love the banter. Revy's saying, I remember back in the day on Sky, there were a lot of porn channels. Lots of use one of those was the old 10-minute jobs, Revy. Look, Matt knows them all as well. Look, yeah, Babe Station. Look, revealing all their secrets. Arsenal Manic says, I don't even need it. I have magazines from the 90s in the attic and 12,000 hours a day videos. Everyone's looking forward to your new YouTube channel, Arsenal Manic, I think. Dear me. Hendon saying, Arsenal Manic, as an IT consultant, I would not trust any of these third-party companies to store any ID details. I never use any of these cloud services to store any of my data. This is the problem, isn't it? This is the problem. Sharky saying 60, 65 million. I mean, if we can get that, then that's not bad money. But they are talking about even less than that. Wrong. Also, saying, joking, by the way, just banter to lighten the mood. Man. It's a no deal, Matt. I'm into midget porn, apparently. Yeah, words like we're saying, scarecrow porn is pretty good. Yeah, all that stuffing that's going on. Yeah, tons and tons of stuffing going on. Up and Disop was saying, what I will say that concerned me, Man United was doing a bit of courtesy play to allow for us to do our own setup, the friendly mode, so to speak, and we couldn't get it when they were given free range. Yeah, I mean, hearing the comments and seeing some of the certain channels saying certain things, it didn't sound like it was good. Didn't sound good at all. Spain enjoyed a bit of possession here, just outside the 18-yard box, and we have managed to get a foul of it. Now we have. Athenia, get the fuck away. Furniture porn. Words of picture said, remember when finding a nudie magazine, the head was treasure. Oh, man. Shocky saying, yeah, a roll around in the hay wurzel. Ravi saying, went to the local boss man's the other day to get a drink. I didn't realise they still sell porn mags. Who is still buying them? With internet is about. Arthur makes saying, Henry, can imagine someone in a different country is using your profile to commit crimes. Yeah, that still goes on as well. Henry saying, back in the 80s and 90s, we had a barbers that used to give a girly mag for customers to read while waiting for their appointment. Is it to make sure your hair stands on end so it's better to cut? Get out. Pepsi saying FHM December magazines are almost a must for the calendar. Oh man. Or is it Freeman's and Littlewoods as well? 89 minutes. England trying to play the ball through, but Spain cut it out. Excuse me. Pina coming in on the wing. Ball played through. Found her. Well blocked out. Don't know if she meant it, but Carter's managed to block that shot. Eindel Sarple saying, there was a dude on my old street. He used to cut through my backyard to get to the 7-Eleven, and he would rush back with a big black bag that he would take straight to his back shed. Those were the days, as I said. Well cut out there. Spain still trying to have a shot. Blocked again. Can we clear it? That's a better clearance. Goes out for a throw in for Spain. Matt, yes, cracking challenge by Carter. It was indeed, man. I mean, well intercepted. It needed to be. Arsenal Manic, who's better at pens, us or them? Well, if we go by the Sweden one, then at this stage we'll say Spain probably will be better. But other than that, hopefully you don't get the same repeat as you saw the other day. So there's 4 minutes of added time going on at the moment. Just starting into the first minute. Ravi saying, remember Kay's catalogues as well, yes. Hendergoon is saying over 260,000 signatures on a petition to revoke the Online Safety Act. It will then have to be discussed in Parliament as it reached over 100,000 signatures. And this is the thing: if it's 260, it should have been reviewed. Not surprised. Funny enough, if you look at like the ULEZ and stuff like that, similar thing. But did you hear anything happen in there? Matt saying then probably ask Matt on the penalty situation. Ravi's laughing as well. Matt says government on holiday for summer though, Kendaguna. Yeah, strangely enough, they're on holiday at that point. Spain get a free kick. Yeah, their passing was a lot better. We did nothing on that, ref. She just took her out there and that, not even keeping her eye on the ball. Worse than pictures saying, I bet the pages of those petitions stuck together. Yeah, come on, Des. Come on, England, he's saying. Come on. Yuck. Henry saying, yeah, Matt Foster. So it has to be discussed after the summer recess. Yeah. Sharky saying, Ulis might be getting rid of in September. Watch his space. Yeah, because I think he's also, this man is unbelievable. I mean, I think they're talking about, is you want to charge by the mile kind of thing, but they still got to get it put through. The fact that they're going to put up the congestion charge to £18. The Dartford Bridge now is £3.50 to go across it. Don't see no improvements though, but for some reason the money goes up. Oh, because there's more congestion apparently. So adding an extra £1 on a charge is going to make you think, yeah, I'm not going to use that. Do the maths, people. It ain't stupid. I mean, and then they're bigging up. What is it? The Silvertown and the other one they've built. Saying the traffic is reduced and the speeds are a lot better. What a load of old shite. Just a cash cow for them. Einsult was saying the coach that was on was filled with Man United and West Ham supporters were saying how they hadn't watched a West Ham game since 2015 to 2016. Wow. So 3 minutes into the 4 minutes added. Spain coming forward. See, they're looking for each other all the time. There's a pass going on, can't find nothing. What are they going to do? It plays it through three players, English players. Spain enjoying the control here at the moment. Try to feed it through. We'll cut it again. And I think that's the end of. So it looks like we're not going into extra time. Yes, ending yet. Extra time, it's definitely going to be that. Strikes in. Do you think they should get rid of extra time? I mean, wasn't there? I think didn't they bring it in before? Whoever scored, you go into extra time. Whoever scores first, that's it. Done. You've won the tournament. You won the game. Maybe that's a quick way around it. The fact if you go from from a full time game straight into pens, that's another option. You can go down that route as well. Having the extra time, I suppose it all depends on ability, what you've got on the bench, fitness levels. Does it help? Does it add anything to it having extra time? Not necessarily. Yeah, so if you do a quick, the golden shot, or just go straight to pens, that's a quick way around it. Well, hopefully with that, Matt, if they see this third-party company business is, leak. I mean, all it'll take is details being leaked, and then of course it puts more pressure on the government to sort something out. So you never know. Maybe if it goes down that road, that'll be enough to make them reconsider. Henry Green is sent behind Disciple. How much were the tickets to the match at the MetLife Stadium? Over 83,000 attended, which is amazing. Bloody hell. My Disciple says, I felt like Jimmy and Quadrophenia going back to Brighton after the bank holiday of the movie. That's brilliant. And saying, of course, they will, Matt. It's all about censorship and controlling the narrative. Yeah. How true is that? Arsenal saying, to be fair, it feels as if we're trying to stay in the game, and if possible, nick a goal, they're dictating the match. I mean, look, we can't knock it. That they are a good side. They are a good side. Technically, a good side as well. The fact that you can see when they're playing, look, they've definitely got it under control. I mean, they're just showing you here the back four. They're looking all the time, organised. Apart from the goal, obviously. True, saying there. Henderson, 250 mine. I was the section 101, row 5, seat 8. Golden goal. Yeah, I mean that that's a quick fire, then, isn't it? And it's one of those, isn't it? It's what you do in a training session, like last goal wins it. That's the way around it. Also, Manic saying the same thing. Golden goal. And saying, "Wow, $250. That is a lot of money. They really are exploiting the fans, charging that much for a friendly pre-season game." Also, Manic saying, "Not really. Golden goal could be just a lucky goal. They should just leave it as it is. Perhaps shorten the extra time to 10 minutes per half. Not a bad shout either. Not a bad shout." Shock is saying, "Silver goal, maybe golden goal should come back." I was saying, but that didn't include taking the railway to my hometown in Poughkeepsie, Amtrak to Metro North to Grand Central, then to 8th Street in NYC, then the coach. It was a 450 excursion. Bloody hell. Golden showers. That's the way forward, then, yeah? We're going to go for golden showers instead. Arsenal saying, Shaika, what was the difference between the two again? What was one the first to score, and the other a half of extra time and must be completed? I think it was either, he's asking what do you think is the way forward? And saying on top, yikes, that's almost the cost of a nice vacation. Yeah, what ahead of that was as well. It was indeed, it was really good. I was saying, Hendon, the majority of the people I was in the seating were definitely of more means money wise than me. Unfortunately, it's the way kind of football is going in certain respects. Shark saying, yeah, silver goal was the side that was winning at half time in extra time. Yeah, give like the fair advantage then. I ended up saying, Hendon Guna, I could have gone to New Orleans for that money or even to Southern Coast. Wow. Rabbi saying, Tony, does it mean as much for a manager from another country that's not managing their own country's national team if they win a tournament? I think if you look at it, you can see with Weigman and that. I think she does actually celebrate. She does kind of, she has got a bit of passion in that respects. If it means much to her, because obviously it's not her official team. People are good at hiding things these days, Ravi. They can, they can shield things. But I think sometimes it seems to be pretty genuine from her. We'll Nick says a corner to Spain. Spain started off strongly in this half. Yeah, I think she does. She does show a bit of pride and a bit of passion about it. But has it got the same impact? I don't know. It could be she's more, and I'm only just saying this. It could be the fact that she's celebrating more that what she's doing as a manager rather than she's thinking about club and country. It's her achievement of what she's done with this team to get them where they are. That could be the case. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion on it. Iron Disciple, sadly, and Henderson Iron Disciple, sadly, it's pricing genuine fans out of the game. We know he's going to go this way. Corporate is the way, unfortunately. Pepper's saying they should bring back running penalties with us, with which US soccer tried in the 90s. Man, do you remember that? Usually, Pepsi like ice hockey. Yeah, that's the one. That'd be shocking if it goes that way. And they're going to say that I was at the Euro 96 final when Germany beat Czech Republic on the golden goal. It was a surreal experience, a bit of a damp squib for the fans. And I suppose this is kind of the thing you take, though, isn't it? I mean, not being funny, when you think about boxing, everyone's thinking that, the favourite is going to win it hands down because his record says this and the other. And the understudy gets one punch, and before you know it, sparks the other one out, and that's it. I'm certainly saying, Henry, yeah, it really is sad. I got bent over, but made sure to yell at in the middle of the United fans. And every time I fall or a bit of a quiet, I was getting the link screamed. That's brilliant. Superb. That's what we like to see. So again, we see Spain on the ball. But we're, I said, we're a bit more disciplined defensively now, which is good to see. Should be after 90 minutes of play. Real trapped there by the English defender. Goes out for a goal kick. Good delivery of the ball, though. One of those ones that commits the keeper. Vamos España. England playing it out from the back. Overhit that Spain throw. Got to pressure up more. Spain, yeah, I mean, they're playing it out well. Close it down. Go on. Is it a free kick? Yeah. Who's this one down there? Another yellow card dished out. And good is saying England looking to go to penalties. By the way, they've gone from the low block. They can't rely on it though. We've seen that. Justifiable yellow there from him, according to the commentator. Back heel flicks. We cannot defend in certain respects. Pressure, pressure. She's a good player. She's going to get a free kick here, is she? No, she's still winning the ball. Oh, get off it there. Vicky gets a free kick. Arsenal was saying the atmosphere is somewhat flat for a final. Yeah, I suppose, but again, like everything else, maybe English fans are kind of realistic. That's how we are, and are we going to be lucky enough? And for Spain fans, they seem to be a bit more happy than what we are. But yeah, you're not wrong, mate. It doesn't look exactly kind of get up and go out there, is it? Ravi saying, Yao Felix, the Saudi seems the best deal for him. He flopped at Chelsea, and no real big clubs will take him. So perfect player then for Saudi. Let him go there. It's a shame because he could have done a lot more as well. Just I don't think we saw enough of him as well, Ravi. Sharky saying Everton versus West Ham this Wednesday, the Slaven Bilic derby. Yeah, that would be very interesting. Benfica want him. There you go. Benfica want Yao Felix. Everton, West Ham. Is it Moyes? He's bought about 10 players so far. So he's obviously looking to build for the rest of it. Hennigan is saying, how much football do you have West Ham signed any players? Yeah, so we've got the young 19-year-old Cummins. We've got obviously Todibo. We just signed that Malik Diouf. He looks good. Does look good, and possibly the next incoming one is going to be. Sad to say this, Callum Wilson could be the next one onto us. Who's that on the deck? England player Lucy Bronze, is it? I think she's gone down on the deck. Leave your nose alone. Don't start eating it. Iron Disciple saying Moyes, the old Everton dog of war. He's gone playing, hasn't he? That's one thing you can say about him. He has got Everton playing. Iron Disciple said Man United fans did stand up and cheer for Aaron Wan-Bissaka when they announced him. That's nice. That's nice. Don't think he left them on bad terms, did he? Either. That's a nice tribute. If they commended him as well. Brilliant to see that. Oh, don't look too good there. I think he's trying to shake it off and stuff. Yeah, I think she's coming off by the looks of it. Gabriel Jesus would be a good signing for West Ham. I mean, look, when he's fit, his work rate isn't bad there, Pepsi. I mean, there's no end product, but his work rate at least he tries to do things. Just as Arsenal, we came in with it was a 5-minute wonder. Him and Zinchenko. As soon as that 5 minutes was up, that was it for him. Oh, well done, Sharky as well. Yes, or maybe even the Danny Williamson derby. Go with that one. That sounds a lot better. So England trying to cut through, but of course Spain cuts it out. Back into England though. We send the ball long, asking a bit much there because he's not going to make that in a month of Sundays. But we don't press enough. Yang is supposed to be a fresh player. I don't think I've seen her do anything. Oh, she won one header. Tell a lie. She did one header. That was it. Spain will and control here. Ravi's saying, you know what I think? It's players don't get on with their lifestyle and find the league not as competitive. Look at Duran. He's coming back already. Yeah, but he's a youngster and in certain respects a little bit naive as well, Ravi. All he saw was a pound and pence sign or whatever they kind of the currency is. He saw that big wage and that was enough to get him over there. And yeah, when it's not competitive, what's the point of get yourself in there? Shot from Spain, just going wide from Pinta. Hendon saying, and Lucas Paqueta can resume playing after the spot betting claims are unproven. Well, the good thing about he was still playing. You know, they still allowed him to play because obviously we're waiting for the thing there. We're still waiting for the announcement officially from the FA. Uh, we should hear it this week. We should hear it this week. What their verdict and what their comments and analysis on this, and where do they go from here? If they're going to let him off, which most of us knew that was more likely going to be in the case, because at the end of the day, uh, as I said last night on E20, if you take a mobile phone, you give it back to the player, and then a month or so later, come with that phone back, it just means you had nothing on him in the first place. What the club does now is the interesting thing to see, and maybe they're going to wait for the FA to make their comment before they make their comments. But it wouldn't surprise me if the player goes to sue them. What the club will do, unless it'll be behind closed doors and there'll be some handshakes and some money, or as Michael Chelsea says, some brown envelopes being passed around. I think that's be the next thing we've got to watch out. I think, but I think it will be once the FA make an announcement of why they let him off. Andy Sopper says one guy next to me said, "You guys have him. There's hope. He's the only one you've got." This is the problem, isn't it? Ravi's asking usual, is that what Benfica want him? And Guinness is saying Pepsi and puzzled as how we can get rid of Jesus as he is still not fully recovered from his ACL injury. Don't worry, Hendon. Arteta are playing. Don't worry, it's only a flesh wound. You can get back on again. Arsenal Max saying cheaply giving the ball away with these aimless long balls. At this stage, you have to play to feet, tired legs out there. That's what Spain's doing. They're keeping it on the deck pass, and all of a sudden, look, this just made a bad pass there after saying that. So it's a throw in for England now. Can we do anything with it, though, is the question. Nick a bit of ground, great. Throw at the feet. Back into her, good. But second best. Oh, my days. This referee. People saying terminate his contract is away like Tomiyasu. Look at where the player's gone. Jesus Christ. Ravi saying, Tony, if you get a chance, check out the highlights of Bayern women's. They play some quality football. Would you expect, mate? I'll have a look at it, I must admit, because, yes, you'd expect a team like that to be spot on. But I will look out for that, mate. And saying, yeah, Pepsi Jesus not expected till October at the earliest. Or December the 25th. Jesus, man. Pepsi says he only plays well around Christmas time. Anderson was saying, excuse me, My old man said, follow West Ham and don't you dilly-dally on the way. We'll take the North Bank in half a min. We'll take the Sed with the North Stand in it. We hate the Scousers, Man United mouthers. That's brilliant. Yeah, this rumour as well, Revy. Yeah, how realistic is Jack Grealish to West Ham, and would he suit the team? He'll suit London because they'll love him and his antics. He'll love the nightlife and everything else like that. He'll be happy with that. But Jack Grealish to West Ham, I can't see it. He'll start that in up north. Well, unless he, as I mentioned, he would have come for the high life. He won't be coming. For one, um, is he settled where he already is, and secondly, we how much of the wage are we going to pay? He's on 300,000 a week as it is. So who's going to pay? Where are we going to pay that? Yeah, I don't think. I think that's just all hearsay myself. I just sort of said I sang that, and people looked at me like I had an arm grab. And I could just grow that my ass. Yeah, people don't know the way. I sort of said didn't match with the vibe of that song when we lost though. Yeah, it come in front of you said it comes back to bite you on the arse rather than at your arse. That's the thing. Ravi's saying Liverpool made Sam Kerr from Bayern Women's a permanent player this summer, and she's one to watch. Sounds good to me. You're just saying that Sharky Tony Cotty. Tony Cotty, yeah. Yes, they're trying to knock on the door. So hoofball by Spain, Matt. Good shout. 2 minutes of the first half of the extra time. Both teams now just kind of being a bit cautious. Look, just done us there. One part. Oh, Vicky, if she had done well there, that could have been 2-1 to Spain then. Completely fluffed it. I was want to say, yeah, it's terrible, Matt. We're just thinking that as well. Ravi saying, nah, West Ham cannot afford to be silly getting Jack Grealish. Nah, I mean, you got to love a rumour, haven't you? The ITKs and the rumour mill, it's brilliant. Someone saying, what kind of football are playing? Hoofball is an accurate term. Yeah, that's the one. Bloody depressing. It was as well, mate. Yeah, that could have been us over and done with that one. Ravi said, Tony, when you were a kid, what teams did kids want to support? You got to think back in my day and age, all those many moons ago, because they were the one that winning it mostly. It was Liverpool. Some had Arsenal, occasional ones had Man United, but majority of people, because obviously Liverpool were the team that were winning things. That's all. That's what they basically were more keen to go with. Not like today. They did indeed, usual. An absolute sitter there. Probably cursing that now. People said they better not cancel the Antiques Roadshow tonight. No, can't miss that, mate. Make you right on that as well. Seeing what you can dig out from the attic and how much it'd be worth. I just was saying West Ham aren't going to get a striker. The ITKs are the club putting out the info, as we all know. Yeah. Well, again, one of the old things were, we don't need a striker. We don't need a striker, apparently. I just saw Pepsi for right, yeah. Arsenal, mate, Liverpool, your day and age. I'm very young, I should let you know, Arsenal, man. Very young. I was saying, I'm going to get a decent striker. Well, if we're going for Callum Wilson, then that just shows you, where we're going. Matt says, didn't know you was into Antiques Pepsi. Well, sometimes, Matt, I've watched occasional bits and pieces. They do find a gem. They showed you some woman, I'm going about a couple of years now. She got this Art Deco ice and sugar shaker thingamajig. She bought it for £5 at a car boot sale in Southend, and when they valued it, it was worth 5,000. Cheeky cow wanted more. It's like you only paid £5 for the thing. You got pure profit there. No, she wanted more money. She expected more. She looked well pissed off. Arsenal Medic saying, "My day and age, more modern teams." But then there was not being funny. Even like Aberdeen weren't a better club back in the day, and it looks like Spain are going for it now. Complete fluffed the last shot there though by Pinto by the looks of it. And of course, you could also see, there was the old Celtic and Rangers, but that was the only ones you really knew of. Yeah, joking, I know, mate, I know. You just said West Ham might find a strike on it, Pepsi. Good afternoon, Lone Star. Hope you well, mate. Nerve-wracking watching this England final, mate. I mean, we should have been dispatched earlier, I think, by Spain. They're the better out of the two teams. And that Vicky is showing on the screen there. She's probably kicking herself missing that shot. Pepsi says, I was watching Tony, Matt. I like antiques. Matt Hindisop was saying that's a great show as well, yes. Lone Star says, Arteta has the giggles. It's our time. We'll win the title. We were talking about this earlier on, funny enough, Lone Star. And yeah, we shall see, my friend. We shall see. Revy saying, if Antique Roadshow sold players, you can bet your life on it. Arteta will be there, sniffing around for players. Chelsea's got their own store, haven't they? It'd be Chelsea selling their antiques. I just was saying, my mum and I used to watch that show together. Love you, mum. See you at the cookout in the sky when I get there. Oh, bless you, I disciple. Nice. 5K, I'll rip your hand off. She didn't, mate. She wanted more. I thought, you greedy fuck. You only paid a fiver for it and you're moaning about that. And it's like, what the hell? Ball doing being by Spain. Again, another opportunity gone bigging. Hang me yank, get clear. That's the way he gets shot of it. Hoof it down the other end of the pitch. Spain keeper just outside the centre circle. What's she going to do with it? Oh, offside anyway. It would have been by the looks of it. Yeah, Pepsi saying Dickinson's Real Deal was a good show. Yeah, when he comes in and that, how much have I offered you so far? I think it'd be worth so and so. Yeah, all right. Bargain hunt. That's all you want to watch is bargain hunt. When you see them waste the TV license money with 300 quid. Ravi saying, my nephew, who's 9 years old, kids his age, love to support City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Man United. Well, Iron Disciple saying, used to watch Antiques Roadshow and a show called Judge Judy with my mum and watch her tear people a new one. Yeah, well, she's branched out to another show now. Iron Disciple, because obviously you're out there on that neck of the woods. And that. Do you know how much she's actually worth, that woman? Her value she is from doing them programs. It astounded me. Let me know if you know what the figure is, and if you're not right, I'll tell you. Unbelievable. Headed going to saying one of my favourite Antique Roadshow was the one where one gentleman had a Rolex watch he had bought back in 1970 for a few $100. He kept the box and paperwork. It's now valued at over $250,000. Man, that's the thing, isn't it? It's them kind of stories you like to hear. You know what I mean? They're the ones you want to hear. Things like that. Unlike the greedy bitch. Des says, looks like Penn State. Yeah, it looks like it's going to go where Spain, don't get me wrong, they're hammering at the door, but we're doing pretty well to kind of keep them at bay. Arsenal Manic saying that 6 years of Arteta, it's insane. It's beyond a joke now. Worth that 15 million though. Spain coming in with the corner, gets delivered in nicely, gets pushed around. Vicky goes for the goal and fluffs it yet again. She's been their best chance of actually putting this game to bed, and she's mucked it up every single time. Chelsea antiques. Pepsi says Sullivan attends car boot sales for West Ham players. Yeah, looking for the bargain. If we can find a bargain, let's get in there. Lone Star saying Nurse Manic has escaped again. Love their love. Ed is saying Ravi, Arteta would end up buying the players that had Woodworm and would end up paying well over the odds. I mean, Madawaki for one, that was 52 million. I mean, how much was it that Norgard? How much did you pay for him? Was that silly money? Sharky saying Aberdeen are the last Scottish team to have won a European trophy. Yeah, I mean they weren't too bad then. They weren't too bad. Arsenal Manic saying England is 100% looking for pens. Yeah. Maybe they've done their research. Maybe Spain are crap at pens. Maybe that's the reason why they want to go down that route. Great delivery from but at least Hampton was on for it. She won that one. Matt saying love Judge Judy. I hope my mum watches that as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised how much that woman's worth. She is worth. I was saying we're not doing nothing going forward. On top was saying Matt Foster, she would tear people a new one. Yes, she would indeed. She would Iron Disciple. How much is she worth? I hope you're sitting down, mate, because she apparently is worth $445 million. That woman. Surprised me when I think, that's with all the programs she's done. Oh, it's gone up now. So it's like that. Judge Judy's net worth per Forbes. Judy is worth a staggering $580 million in 2025. And for a more conservative estimate per celebrity net worth, she's worth an incredible $440 million. Not bad for sitting in a chair and tearing people a new one. Ravi's saying Arteta the cheapskate. Heck knows. You weren't far, but obviously quite a few millions out. Einstein was saying Judge Judy would be a great owner at West Ham. She would come out on the pitch and score Potter like the Forest owner. As long as she don't sing like in Delia Smith, shall I say. Squeaky bum time there. England player down, buying a little bit of time. Referee's trying to get the come off. Are we going to make some changes here? It's me ever saying Spain is missing so much. Yeah, I mean, they should have put us to bed ages ago. Lone Star says we look knackered, got a score since we don't do pens. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good, is it? We're heading that way. 113 minutes played, so not far off now. Arsenal Manic saying quality is really low around this final. Yeah, it's not been great, is it really? Aces is saying this game is like watching paint dry. Paint could be a bit more exciting, unfortunately, Aces. Leslie saying my score at Arsenal, Man United. Nobody wants to know bleeds. Manor Park E12. Hey, Little Wilford. Leslie, let us know if it was that school, man. I remember that one. Little Wilford School. Trying to think some of the others around that way. Hendon saying that Arteta isn't the cheapskate. He just has no talent ID. He buys dross but pays over the odds for it. Loves doing that. Ravi, Tony, did you rate Martin Allen back in the early 90s? 100%, mate. I did indeed. He's one of the Allens. That family could do no wrong. And Mad Dog loved him. He bought into West Ham and and we loved him for it. Exactly, Daz. Come on, England. Come on. Go on, Daz. He's saying there. Hendon's saying, can England hold 8 more minutes or so? Well, we're not that far from there. Kelly's got the corner. Yes, absolutely, my friend. Yes, indeed. Quite surprising, really. Are we going to take it again? Was it too much and pushing and shoving? Saying Lone Star, yeah. The usual saying, Petri Bird, all rise. Judge Judy should buy our club. Absolutely, I decide. Well, you imagine that. Also, when saying 500 mil based on what? Just from Judge Judy? A series of shows she did on the same kind of line as Judge Judy. There's another one she does now as well. And there's something else before that she did as well. But hey, fair play to her. You don't see shows like Judge Judy anymore. What was it? Judge Rinder? Is that the one? What's the English one? Judge Rinder or something like that? Sounds bloody racist to me, but that's there's that one, wasn't it? Matt saying another injury. Yep, thank God. Harry Monk saying, normally Stanley Fletcher, you have been sentenced. Yes, indeed. To HMS Slade. Arsenal Manic says, I can't stand that Judge Judy show. Just a little bit different from old. What's his name used to do? What was his name? Jerry Springer. Usual, yeah, laughing at that. So how much was Jerry Springer worth? Let me have a look, my good friend. Let me have a look. So Jerry Springer, they're saying here, according to Literary Net Worth, he was worth 60 million, and he earned a salary of $8 million a year. So Judge Judy pisses on him, basically. Over Stanway, she plays for Bayern's women. Smith says, why doesn't a girl on the right ever try to take a first time shot? She always touches it heavily and fumbles it. Yeah, lack of control. Because she hasn't got the ability. That's the way I see it. On top of saying, I'll be curious at Jerry Springer's worth. Yeah, just done that for you. You're saying Judge Judy's on the True Crime Channel 7 days a week. Royalty payments, no doubt, as well. As we'll do so, mate. Sharky saying Jerry Springer was definitely a real show. Just like, what was the name? What was the bloke to do it on ITV? God, his name's on the tip of my tongue. Got done for something. He always like to shout at people. Yay, Taron! BBK Sports. Big up to BBK Sports. As always, make sure you go and see his channel as well. Great guy. Does some good stuff as well. Give him a little bit of share love, and obviously, if you can, subscribe to the man. What's a story, Tony? Well, we're looking at the moment. It's very even Stevens. Spain technically gifted compared to England, and it looks like we're going out for a pen shootout, my friend. Hope all's well with you. Yeah, this is England's best chance. This corner. Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm sort of saying. Des says, Mad Dog went into my fish and chip shops down the road. Yeah, I remember you saying this. It's great to see that. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he passed away, didn't he, Jerry Springer? It's a shame, isn't it? Ravi says, Tony, would you ever go to watch West Ham Women's? No, unfortunately not. Having a good old sniff of that scarf there, mate. Matt's saying Jerry Springer, Steve the Bouncer. Do you remember that? Didn't he take over and do some shows himself at one point? Terrible corny. Yeah, we've wasted a lot of stuff here. Harry's saying that's the Jeremy Cole. Thank you very much, Harry. Yeah, Jeremy Cole, Timu Jerry Springer. Yeah, he loved himself, that man. Rinder. Yeah, that's the one. Owns it. 60 million Springer's brand net worth. Can't stand Judge Rinder as well. Yes. Leslie's Salisbury and Little Ilford Ford. Yes, 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 yes. I was the other side of the fence. I was Langdon off the Barking Road. Ravi saying, Tony, did you ever watch Win or Lose draw back in the 90s? The worst one for me on the draws, Ravi, is when we used to play Sheffield United. Shocking games. That's 90 minutes you never get back out of your life watching that game. Games, shall I say them? They were always woeful. Them games. Spain coming through. Can England defend? Well done. This comes off of a corner. It's goal kick. Well done. Go on there. Go on, Carter. 2 minutes of added time now, and all of a sudden it will be going to pens if nothing happens in here. Good afternoon, Peter. How we doing? I can't stand Punch and Judy. Yeah, do you remember that? How are we, Peter? I hope you're keeping well, my friend. Henry saying Jerry Springer, rest in peace. He was born in Finchley as well. Yes, that's right. Of course. Yes. Yes. Quite interesting you're saying about that because obviously Trump's up in Scotland, doesn't he? You think he was born around that in the neck of the woods and that, and they can't stand him being there. Yeah, playing it wide Spain. They're coming forward again. England chasing players. Keep on them. Keep on them. Don't let that Vicky go. Arsenal Manic saying, now that's surprising. I would have expected his net worth to be higher. Yeah, especially you think three figures, wouldn't you, for Jerry Springer? Depends what he spent things on. That's a problem. Perhaps saying Dickinson's Real Deal was a good show. Yeah, he wasn't surprising that he was sponsored by tanning salons. Looked like old leather. Ravi says, my nephew's. What's happening here? Oh, it's repeating itself again. Why it does this, I do not know. Excuse me. Sharky, 5 years doing porridge. Ah, of course, yes. Twat man. Arsenal Manic saying, how much is Judge Rinder worth to bet? Yeah, Springer, rest in peace. Yeah, Trisha. Yeah, that was another one, wasn't it? And all the hype and that, but I don't know. That just kind of seemed to die a death. Peter's added on there. Springer born in Highgate Tube Station. Wow. Thank you, Ravi, as well. Yeah, Jeremy Card. What a twat. Peter Chelmsford laughing at there. Harry's saying Trisha DI Jerry Stringer. Arsenal Manic saying most of these shows are highly scripted. Oh, yeah. There was another American guy. Oh, what was his name? Maury Povich. I think that was another one. And it showed. There's a bit where, one woman and she had like six blokes. It could have been the dad. See, Maury Povich. Yeah, he's like another one. He's only worth $80 million and all. Maury Povich. That's it. I decided. Yeah. Steve had a spin-off show. Wasn't as good. Yeah, there was hope to catch on with that as well, weren't they? Oh, Sharky Kilroy. Arsenal Medic say, yeah, there's now a Timu UK. How's the quality like? Exactly the same as the Chinese stuff. Don't think there's any difference. The funny part about it is when you look at Timu, there's certain things that say it comes from the UK and others comes from China. Usual suspect, yeah. Ricky Lake in the Viz Vicky Drain. Oh, that was it. Yeah, Steve. Right, they're sorting out the penalty takers now. I was going to say, Trish Goddard was the answer to the US's Ricky Lake. She wasn't too bad. You give her a juice. I this up and says, wait, Springer was born in the UK. Didn't know that. Pens, yeah, penalties. It will be Hendon saying things. It's me Everest is saying England will win on pens. Daz, Tony, did you like Hulk Hogan? Yeah, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan as well. Yeah, I did like him for what he was. It wasn't his real name, obviously. He was called something else, wasn't he? But he made it what it was, and yeah, he had his beliefs and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a shame. I mean, again, taken a bit too early. Was it 71? Wasn't it? It's a shame. It is a shame. How about you, Des? Did you like him as well? Peter saying can't stand Trisha Goddard, up her own ass and thinks she's always right. Peter, spot on that one. I think that's the thing that peed me off about her as well. It's me ever singing it again. It's coming home again, guys. Coming home. Hendon saying, well done, England, for making a game of it and not allowing Spain to batter them. Yeah, you got to think, fair play to them there. Who's going in goal first? Is it England? I know. God, that referee's a bit scary. Ravi saying, win, lose, or draw. It was a Pictionary show with two teams of celebrities. Exactly, Daz. Come on, England. Come on. So England taking the first pen. I was saying Crystal Maze, Richard O'Brien, or Fort Boyard, or neither. I used to like Crystal Maze. I mean, that was good, Crystal Maze. That was good. And what was the other one? Krypton Factor. Andy Salt was saying, loved Hulk Hogan as a kid, but loved Sergeant Slaughter the best. Oh, apparently she was very ill. Corner reports. Mm. Well done. Well, she slipped, but it still counts. You take that. Straight down the centre. 1-0 England. Matt saying, I had the Crystal Maze puzzle book Arsenal. Wow. Peter's saying, Robert Kilroy Smith was a bit of, I'll see you next Tuesday with his show. Another one who believed his own hype a bit too much. Harry's saying, football yard, Melinda Messenger tits. Oh, Maury. Yeah, I mean, I like Maury. He was good. He was good, Maury Povich. Ravi's saying, oh, she got to take it again. Come on, Biff. Indirect free kick. Irregular kick. The class is. Oh, the keeper saved it this time. She read it well. Ravi saying, do you remember when Channel 5 was a big deal when it was launching? It had fuzzy reception. Yeah. Yeah, keeper read the ball well there. Yeah, so that's saved this time. You are not the father. That's the unusual. Yes. Spain's next. Arsenal saying, yeah, that's cool. I used to look forward to it everything Thursday evening. Beat was about was good as Beetle was about. Come on, Hampton. Can you do anything here? Patrick going to take on the thing. Oh, just missed it. So it's 1-0 Spain. 1-0 to Spain. Peter saying, Mike and Bernie Winters, what a pair of twats they were. True. Hendon saying, Jeremy Ryder was a QC barrister. He made quite a fortune before moving into TV. He's worth around 4 million. Very clever chap. Well, yeah, you can tell he's got a bit of intelligence about himself. Is this Kelly stepping up now? Greenwood, sorry, Greenwood. She's on the line, ref. Fucking hell. Oh, well done. 1-0. Well, 1-1, shall I say. Yeah, there's rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Use my strong hand. Actually met me in real life, and you're not, yeah. Matt saying, yeah, both were good answers. Andy Salter says, Maury went to unveil the vault of Al Capone, found where it was, and there was nothing there. That was the funniest. Come on, Everton. Can we beat it? Oh, she looks determined, but she also looks a bit, am I going to do anything here? Yeah, see it straight away. She weren't going to, did have the confidence. Well done, Hampton. Still 1-1. Come on, England. You've got to put yourself forward now. Rob Rinder, not Jeremy. Sharky says, have you ever seen Morton Downey Jr.? He was in the 90s. No, I didn't actually. I have to look out for that one. Ooh, hold on. They're going to make her too, because she came forward a bit too early there. All these England players either trod in dog shit before they come and played this game. Come on, Charles. Can we do something with this? Can we do something with this? Get in there. Yes, we're now forward 2-1. And you remember Harry Worth? I remember the name. Harry Worth, yes. Remember that one. Andy Sopper says, wait, was it Geraldo with the Al Capone thing? The first clickbait issue. We used to have that with Derek Akora, my disciple. Reckons he had a spirit friend, and yeah, Terry. Here we go. Come on, absolutely, Handon. Yes, the back Ballon d'Or. Can she be saved? Get in there. Yes, well done. Come on, Hampton. Yes, superb. Bon Matty, yep. So, yeah, brilliant. Stopped her. You just saying, Peter doing that thing with his legs at the beginning of his program. Ravi, Viva España. Man, if you put a bet on this, Ravi, and you lose. Come on, me, Berry. Yes, Peter saying, usual. I used to do that when I was a kid. I think we all done that. Else, mate. There was another one, Kilroy. Yeah, Kilroy as well. Matt, come on. Peter, we all tried to do it. Yes. Remember, a woman on Krypton Factor broke her leg halfway round course, and she still dragged herself to the finishing line. Yeah, that's commitment for you. Come on. Oh, you can see that straight away, Williamson. So 2-1 England now. Yeah, as soon as you hit that, left all day long. Yeah, wasn't the best one. She was diagnosed with cervix cancer several years ago. Oh shit! This Reverend Knob. Yeah, I mean, look, she's very particular. Yeah, Reed's sake. Yeah. So I'm going to catch up on the old comments here. Oh, easy. Pathetic pen. Let's see what she does. Parodies. Can you save this one? Hey, scuffed it. Completely scuffed it. Come on, England. Score this one, and that's basically it. Unbelievable. Beth Mead, very talented all round. She did indeed, Ravi. Arsenal saying, goes ideal height, not here, not the perfect for the keeper. Was told she has stage 4 now. Oh, shit, man, that's bad. Come on, England. Come on, Dash. Yeah. Back them all the way. My favourite American TV show, Married with Children, that was class. The Babysitter was good as well. Tilbury, absolutely. Yeah, The Wonder Years. Come on, is this the one that's going to get it over the line? Yep, that was quality. Come on, girl. Come on, Kelly. This is all down to you now. No pressure whatsoever. Get in there. There we go. Told you, we've trotted dog shit. We have won it again. How we've managed to do it, I don't know. That was a great one as well. Henderson saying Millington Messenger in Fort Boyard. Those very tight shorts and tops that led nothing to the imagination. Peter saying Hector Sal's always seemed a bit kicked to me as a child. Little House of the Prairie. Winnie Cooper. Saved. Yeah, save. I'll catch up with the chat, people. Great show, Arsenal Manic. Yeah, Arsenal Manic. Baywatch, Beverly Hills 90s. Yes, come on. Yeah, because old, what's her name? Shannon Doherty. She passed away and all, didn't she? England have won it again. Get in there. Put a signer up, yeah. I just say we were saying, Arsenal Manic. Al Bundy was the ultimate man's man. A woman came into the store, shoe store, asking if I had something that fit her. I asked her, "Did you try in Arkansas yet?" uh, I just want to say, my father likes Seinfeld. I can't stand that Seinfeld goes a nasty sod. Yeah, saved. England win. Saved, yes, good. Come on, Spain. Ravi's still saying. And someone says, yeah, I'm not a Seinfeld fan either. Like Kirby and Physio. Better, yeah, I like that one as well. It's me, Everest, saying, I told you that England will win the pens. You did indeed, Everest. You should put a little cheeky bet. You would have been all right on that one. Spain saved. Peter Sills. Anyone remember HR Puff and stuff with Jack Wild? Before my time, unfortunately. Harry's saying England win. Live at the fucking end of it. Yeah, another 6 months of reminders. Terrible pen again. Yeah, Captain missed again. Arsenal when it put it in the corner or down the middle, not there. Absolutely, she missed it in the quarters too. Revi saying Kilroy had topics like should traffic wardens be armed? More meaning for it. England, England. Missed yet. Spain missed 3 pens on the trot. That's come on, England. Absolutely. And I mean, that's probably the reason why she played out for a draw in the extras. Absolutely, yeah. Just go down the middle every single time, basically. Come on, England. Come on, England. Disguise it, yes. She was saying, going to be some carpet munching tonight. You know. Pepsi saying, no rebounds. Come on. Man. Come on, Shook. Yeah, Chloe, Chloe, my boo. Pepsi, Ravi says, that run up from Spain was bad. Just go straight down the line. Yeah, I mean, she telegraphed it, basically. And again, Hannah Hampton's done it again. Yep, getting woo. Yes, absolutely. Everyone enjoying it. Chloe, yes, winking. It's me once again, the hero. Ric Flair voice. Yes, indeed, Hendon. Well done to the Lionesses. They showed you how to do it. England Euro 2025 winners. Peter saying, wish they would stop all this hop, slip, and the jump bollocks of penalties. Yeah, she did it the last one, didn't she? I mean, don't get me wrong, got it in, but even still, yeah, just smash it down the end. Close my eyes, pull back the curtains. Absolutely. My childhood crush lived up. I think everyone's there. Iron Disciple. Let's use everyone's, I think. England. Oh, hello. Look at Ravi there. Look, flip flop. Beat Harry. Yeah, look, flip flop. Don't call him Ravi anymore. It's flip flop. Beat Harry. It's England there, isn't it? Look. Yeah, man. Look. Peter's saying Walton's lasted 5 minutes an episode as it took so long to say goodnight to the whole family. Just shows you they had nothing to do back in the day. Ravi saying Spain bad on pens, keep it simple. Come on, England. Come on. Better than the boys, 100 there. Arsenal Manic, thanks for being with us again. Appreciate it coming back in Take care, lads. Take care of yourself as well. I hope it all's, all good for you. It's me, Everest is also in Bile. Take care, Everest. Thanks for coming in as well. Any dream will do. What was this? A World Cup? No, Euros. Euros. Peter saying England manager take over the men's team when Flick leaves next year. Yep, Europa. Yeah, it's the Euros. Euros. Take care, some running in it. Big up to you, mate. Calcio. So you guys win, yeah, by luck more than anything else. Spain could have put it away earlier, but yeah, yes, we win again. Ravi saying Spain didn't go for the second, even when England scored to equalise. And they're saying fantastic, great win. Yeah, it's just the way it goes, isn't it, for us? Not been great in this tournament, but we come out winners. Peter saying not that soddy Neil Diamond because they think that's everyone wants to hear that, Peter. We know we don't. Football's coming home, absolutely does. You're not wrong there. I just was saying, yeah, football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Peter saying, get Hampton to replace that tit Areola. Do a better job, my friend. Good afternoon, Sean. What's the score? It was 1-1 into extra time and that, and then basically on pens, we win 3-1. Hope you will as well. There you go, 3-1 pens fresh. Well on pens. 1 on pens for a change here. Des, how much did you win usual? Ended going Chloe Kelly Champions League winner and now Euro 2025 winners. Yeah, it just shows you. I ended up with saying the old Lone Ranger and Gunsmoke were good cowboy shows I'd watch from my pop. Mate, you remember them? And Rawhide, you ain't said Rawhide. They're saying good night. You're saying great couple of hours, Tom. Thanks. Usual. It's great to be back, and it's great to have you in the and people in the chat. Absolutely superb. Good to do ones like this, as we say. Thanks for that comment as well. Ravi saying Spain. How can they be that bad? Heads. Pemsy says government should make tomorrow a bank holiday. I ended up saying no blood, just someone get a shot, just follow and go. Oof, it's simple. Yes. None of that shit house reacting like we see now. I just was saying those old cowboy shows. Yeah, Peter saying had a look on our side though throughout the tournament. Peter, yeah, you're not wrong. We was very lucky to get where we were in this. Leslie, again, thanks, mate. Catch you later. Catch you soon as well. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate all your comments as always. And as always, people, if you haven't already done it, share, like, and subscribe. You know, obviously, it makes sense and it does help, as we say. And yes, unfortunately, you're going to see a bit more of this ugly mug as we go on. Peter saying true Hendon there, as always. You're saying 90 minutes only with my bet. Ooh. And so, how can I forget Rawhide? Yeah, rolling. And of course, it was sung on the Blues Brothers as well. Frog saying Hogan's Heroes. Wow, yeah. Peter, spaghetti westerns were great. Daz, as always, thank you very much for sir, and thanks for your, the support as well for the England team. And again, hi Chaparral, do you remember them? And what's the other one? Bonanza. On top of Hogan Heroes. Ah, man. MASH and all that lot. The Virginian. Yes, Peter, that one as well. Hendon. Time Tunnel. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. 2 great ones. Clink Driftwood. Land of the Giants. You remember that one as well? Land of the Giants. And who can forget Lost in Space? Fox saying Peter watched for a few dollars more again last night for the millionth time. Films like that you can't beat. I mean, there's the one I think was shown the other day. I think it was El Dorado of old John Wayne. You had old what was his name? He rings a bell. Big old. He had a sawn-off double-barrel shotgun. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, Peter, 100%. Great TV back then. You're not wrong, Hendon. That's true. Fresh is saying double episodes of Gunsmoke and Rawhide used to be on TCM in the mornings and afternoons. Fantastic stuff. Yes. Yeah, look, Bonanza as well. Bless this house. Bless this house. Yeah, that was a good one as well. Peter's saying, why the hell have they made an airplane remake? Like Kevin Kelson, that we were saying earlier, Peter. If you remember back in the day, you had Spaceballs. They're doing a sequel of that. It's all this because they've got no other content to create, so they go back. What worked at the time? Can we do something about it? Let's kind of do remakes. Wagon Train, bloody hell, yeah, that one. For a few dollars more as my ringtone, brilliant. Hendon, Skippy the Bush Kangaroo, Flipper, and Daktari. Do you remember that one? Daktari. Casey Jones, yeah. Dusty's Trail, Robinson Crusoe. Look at this. Look. In the same, and only 3 TV channels that used to go off at night around midnight. Yep, wake up with snow on your TV. Iron Sopper says Star Trek was set in the future. I remember thinking, why do they have no safety belts? They're flying out the seats. They didn't think to get seat belts. But if you look at that though, Gene Roddenberry was a visionary back in the day with that program. First interracial kiss, transporters, and warp drives, and the communicator, which we know as the mobile phone now. In Gene Roddenberry we trust. Outlaw Josie Wells, that was a film, wasn't it? Stingray, you were saying as well. Henderson, Peter Chums, have they? They've done yes, yeah. Liam Neeson, isn't it? Naked Gun reboot, and he calls himself Frank Drebin of all things. I think there was one to use that name. I think they should have given him a different name altogether. Oh, look at all the Spanish lot. Look, they thought they had it in the bag. Frog saying Tinker and Tucker with Willy Wombat on the Wibbly Wobbly Way. No wonder my generation are ragged. Iron Soul saying True Grit was my movie. Fool your hand, you son of a bitch. And I mean, the remake wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Peter saying, yeah, Hendon, sorry, got mixed up. Peter, Thunderbirds was way ahead of its time, 100%. Yeah. Lone Stars says, we did it, played like West Ham, but got the job done, never doubted it. And that's the way, it's the West Ham way, Lone Star. I'm glad you appreciate it and realise it as well. Look at that, the usual FAB, Pinky and Perky. Man. So people in the chat are still with me in that. Thanks. We're coming up to the 2 hours, 2 hours and 52 at the moment in there. Let me just catch up with some of the comments in there. Pepsi saying England celebration party this Tuesday in London. You can see that'd be amazing. Ravi saying, Tony, did you ever think BBC Two was a good channel in the 90s? Yeah, it had better stuff on than BBC One at the time. Basically, you could watch the reruns of quite a few things in the evening time. There's some good stuff on BBC Two. Henry saying Joe Knighty, Captain Scarlet was my fave. It's amazing they haven't made them into films, really. Losar saying Arteta pissed himself laughing watching those pens. Oh man. Peter saying, yeah, the banana splits were great. Darts time, you're just saying, usual, as always. Thanks for being with us in there. G'day, Lone Star as well. Yeah, BBC Two is lit there, saying. Brilliant. And yeah, so coming up to 2 hours and 54 minutes near enough. Thanks for being with us in that. And sorry I've been away for so long, and it's good to be back and speak to people like yourselves. And of course, best thing about it, the England team have won. They're taking it home again. It wasn't ideal. The whole tournament wasn't ideal. Look at her, look. Twat. Back off out of it. Yes, I'll be, letting you know when I'll be doing some more stuff. I'll put some content, some information out. But thanks for being with us. I'm going to be wrapping up shortly. Final comments to say. We did it by hook or by crook. It wasn't great. It wasn't exactly benefit to watch. Oh, look at that. Williams there. You're not going to kiss her, are you? Yeah, ain't going to go down that route again. Pepsi saying this will be Arsenal in a couple of weeks lifting the lifting the Emirates Trophy. Brilliant. I Disciple was saying, big up everyone, big up Tone. Good to see you back at it. Well, I Disciple, thank you very much, as always. Thank you. Very saying, Tony, what a legend. You and Rods need to stream together when you both have time. Yeah, we will look forward to doing that, me and Uncle. Yeah, definitely doing that. Hendon, cheers, Tony. Great show today. Glad to celebrate an England win. Absolutely, mate, and that's what it's all about. And yeah, look, I think this is fitting as well. Benetti getting the player of the tournament. Yeah, she's been superb. Shows her discomfort well. Oh, she's got a smile there, but yes. Look, so sad, so sorry. Never mind. Better luck next time. I'm someone saying, final comments. Take care of yourselves and each other. Absolutely spot on. Disciple, yes. Henry saying, cheers, someone to take care as well. Ravi saying, Leah Williams, she and her family are originally from Betsley near me. Superb. And Henry saying, obviously, to everyone else. And other people, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good week as well. Hope it's a nice week for yourselves. Make sure that you don't work too hard. I don't think the weather's going to be great for the week. Oh, Peter, I was thinking exactly the same thing. I saw that. Keep them peeled. Yeah. Oh, sure. Police 5. Do you remember that? Ravi, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of the week, people. Like I said, have a good week and look forward to catch up with you soon. And I'll just say for now, good night.